Hello, Roadster friends! We are live. Okay, we've been waiting for this moment for many weeks. So we're coming to you live from the store tonight. We're going to hammer it out probably for a couple of hours. So we hope you all will hang with us, get some snacks, get some good drinks. You can watch a movie on the side even. And we're going to be showing you 100 plus items of awesome Native American design jewelry. So here's a little bit of the history while we get people coming on and get everybody dialed in. I know some people thought we were going to go live on our real auction on the website, but here we are. It's on Roadster. So if any of your friends are uncertain, tell them it's right on the Roadster's page. So what we are going to attempt to do is to kind of shift a little bit of what we've done in terms of coming live to you, and we've decided to bring a whole large collection. We had the opportunity to be able to buy direct right from the Native Americans who are making these pieces. In essence, cut out the middle person. So we are now able to go right direct and buy some incredible, awesome, beautiful pieces. They're even giving us some leeway in terms of giving it some direction as far as what we want in our collection, and they'll design for us to us. Not that they need any direction, because there's plenty to choose from. So what has allowed us to do is come back to you and offer you a discounted price off of regular retail. So we're going to be showing these pieces tonight. I'm going to give you a regular retail, and then we're going to give you what the sale price is on it. So we're going to be going 30% off of everything, right off of the original retail. We'll have what the converted price is, and we'll have the original retail both. In some cases, if I just give a price, what it's selling for, that is already the price at the 30% off. So don't be confused. You're not going to have to calculate 30%. We have that calculated, and Cindy will probably be posting as I'm talking. So she'll be giving you updates as in terms of prices in case A, I miss it, or B, that you want to go back and refresh yourself and kind of mark it, so to speak. Couple of ideas I think that I would give you is take your camera, if you're on a camera, or if you're on a PC or an iPad or something, take your phone and snap a picture if you see a piece that you like and you're not ready to buy at that moment, because these are buy now prices. This is not a bidding at all. It's not an auction of any sort. It's a buy now price. I could hold up a piece, tell the price, and somebody could go boom and hit it. And so if they hit it, it's whoever hits it first is going to be the winner of that item. So it's whoever hits it first and comes through our feed in the order of the feed is the one that's going to get it. And there's going to be some that are going to be probably pretty sought after, A, because of design, and B, because of the price off of original retail. These are all authentic pieces. They all have some stories. Some of it I'll share and get into. Some of it we can get to tomorrow if there's a piece that didn't sell and you have an interest. But take a picture as we're going along if there's pieces you're not quite sure on, but you want to kind of go back and keep in mind. That'll help us when you say to us, I want to see that piece, or do you still have piece such and such? If you have a picture of it, and or the number that we're going to give you. We're going to give you 2 numbers on each item. We're going to give you a lot number, and we've organized them into lots of somewhat of color and feel. It's very, it was just how we saw it. It's kind of like merchandising a store. We thought, this group looks good together. So we classified it into group A, okay, or group 1 rather, lot 1. So we're going to give you a lot number, and then we're going to give you an item number. The item numbers are going to go from 1 to 140, so there's no confusing what the item number is, and if you don't have a lot number, don't care. We can use just the number, and we'll know exactly what piece that is. Okay, let me see, I don't want to miss any of the preempt stuff here. For those of you that don't know me, I guess I'm assuming that a lot of people know who we are. We're Stonefeather Road. We have a store in Cedar Falls, Iowa. We travel when traveling is allowed, and we do big shows. We do the NFR, we do Cheyenne, we do a bunch of different shows throughout the country. But we have our base store right here in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and then we have a website, and then we have our Facebook groups. I'm Paula Lorenz. I'm the owner. I'm the designer of the original pieces in the collection, which were the one-of-a-kind cuffs, which we won't be showing tonight because I am not Native American. But that's where the collection originally came from when we started the business about 7-8 years ago. We do jewelry, we do apparel, we do custom-made bags out of cowhide leather, ostrich, all kinds of different incredible leathers and furs. We do outerwear, and we do some home furnishings. So if you're interested in more than jewelry, hit our website, watch us on Roadsters, and you'll see lots of other things that we also will show and sell. Thank you for joining our group. We're happy to have you here, and we're going to be excited to join or have you join and create a relationship with you as we go forward. Our virtual store, we've been working hard since the pandemic hit to get the bulk of our store online, and that's getting there. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer and closer. So you can shop us regularly, and new items are going up, what, Cindy, every day?
Yes,
every day.
Time I can get a moment.
So we got part of the crew in tonight. We have a crew of 10. 4 of us are here tonight. We've got Cindy, who handles all of everything you see and see developed in our communication. And we'll get a picture, make sure we get a picture of everybody at the end together into the group. Handles all of that for us and does a great job. She's been working day and night through this whole pandemic, trying to bring our store to you virtually, and has done a hands down awesome job. So hats off to Cindy, great job. Michelle's here. Michelle runs tons of the operations for the business and the store and the merchandise management, and she merchandises the store. She does some traveling with me. Everybody does some traveling with me when I'm on the road occasionally. And she handles a huge amount of things that you don't see happening virtually, but they're happening in the store. And then Bella, my daughter, Bella's kind of a jack of all trades. She jumps in and does photo shoots. She's been doing shipping and receiving and invoicing and cleaning, and hates that part, but she does it. And some modeling for us, as well as anything else that needs done. And then the rest of our crew, you'll find out about them as we talk on Facebook going forward. But that's the crew that's with me tonight, and they're going to help us slug it through here and get it rolling. So with that, what am I missing out of the gate? How are they going to buy? You're going to buy by, in your message bar, in your comment section, you're just going to put sold, and you're going to put the item number, and if you know the lot number, that would be great as well, but make sure we get the item number for sure. And then we'll have your name being a Facebook member of our group. And if we don't have your email address, we will need your email address. You can direct message us that privately, or you can put it right on there when you win. Put your email address, and we will invoice you tomorrow. And within 48 hours, 24 hours of your invoice being paid, we'll ship the item to you. All right? What else? We do offer layaway on items that are going to sell for over 1,000, and it will require 50% down. You have 30 days to pay the balance of 50. So if you are interested in that option, you'll probably have to just put, I want that on layaway on your note, and we'll invoice you for half, and then we'll set up an invoice that will go to you automatically in 30 days. And Cindy will have some parameters around that will be written into our copy so that you'll know how that works. All right? What else? Anything else, ladies, that I'm missing before we jump forward?
If you're not satisfied, and 10 days from...
Okay, if for whatever reason you're not satisfied and you receive an item, you need to let us know within 10 days from the invoicing, okay? From the day we invoice it, you'll contact us, and we will work it out with you to do an exchange and find something that is compatible that you do love. All right, these are buy now prices. These are pieces that are one of a kind, and pieces we think that you're going to love. So with that, is everybody ready to roll?
We're ready.
And you can always give us hearts and thumbs up, all right? So we're just going to start off the whole back road treasures with one of the most beautiful squash blossoms that I have ever found. And we're going to actually put it on Bella. It's a white buffalo. The ounce weight in it is heavy. It's not overly heavy where it's going to give you an incredible neck ache or headache, but it is an awesome design pieces. These are Pueblo designed pearls, and they're rolled silver. The tribe actually makes them. They're Pueblo and Zia design, gorgeous pieces. Jump forward a little bit, Bella. You're going to have to sit up a little.
Might have to stand.
You'll have to play with us here as we figure out lighting and we figure out how to show them to the best of the ability with you. So this particular piece, this squash blossom, sells for regularly $5,000. At the 30% off, it is $3,500. Now, we jumped in with a really big piece right out of the gate. We wanted you to see the level of what we're going to be showing. That's a big piece. Not all of them are going to be that expensive, but that is an awesome piece to start with. And we've carried actually three white buffalo pieces in our collection. This is the third in terms of a squash blossom. And this one, we don't buy them if we don't like them. We have never bought just to put inventory into the collection. We only buy exquisite pieces that warrant being in the Stone Feather Road collection. Those of you that have bought from us over the years can validate that. Those of you that are new to us will see that as we move along. So that is item number one from lot number one. All right, the second piece is a beautiful oxidized sterling silver. This is a heavy cuff, really a beautiful piece, all hand done, hand designed, hand bezel. It's just a really, really beautiful piece, stamped and oxidized, gorgeous piece. It's going to fit beautifully. It's pretty sizable, scalable. Here I am, I'm in reverse here. There you go. And this piece is regularly $900. This piece will be $630 at the 30% off. And I don't know if you can see, these are all signed pieces too. Every single one of them are a signed piece. You can see the weight of the silver. So a lot of times in the pricing, when it's priced, they're pricing to us at their costs what's called gram weight. And gram weight is the sterling and the stone weight together. With it being the combination, that's what many times is determining the initial offering prices is. Some of them are going to be a smaller bracelet and be more expensive, but they're thicker, they're more sterling, they're heavier weight. So $630, this is item number 2. All right. This one is a beautiful sterling silver designed earring. This is actually a beautiful designer that is actually with the Tasha Polizzi collection. She's the head jewelry designer for them. This one is actually not native made. We put it into the collection because we really loved it with the squash and we loved it with some of the other pieces in this collection. But we love this piece. It's regularly, let's see, earring is $750 and it's on sale at $525. Okay, beautiful piece. And we've actually carried this. This is been a replicated. This one is not a one-of-a-kind, but a replicated piece. And we've carried this, I don't know, we've sold, 4 or 5 of these beautiful pieces at the $750. It's a gorgeous set. And she is an extremely talented designer. We fell in love with this piece. So that's a beautiful piece. This one? Okay, does anyone love a little tinier, a little bit smaller squash blossom? This is a beautiful, sweet little piece. Done in the sterling silver and the gorgeous turquoise. You've got a little bit of green. You've got blue. You can see the matrix on it is quite lovely. There we go. And this one measures, where's our, I'm going to measure it for you here. And then we'll put it on Bella. Bella, see if you can come closer to me. This one is a little over 22, about 23 inches long. So a lot of the squash blossoms are quite large. This one is going to be a bit smaller scale. Got it? Mm-hmm. With those long nails? What's that? There you go. Can you get over here closer to me? Everything is backwards. You have to remember in the screen so they can see Stone Feather Road correctly. All right. So that's a beautiful piece. Nice and scale. You could add more of the Navajo pearls underneath it. You could add some up above it, but it's just a really small scale, nice piece. This one is number 4, is $17.50 originally, and it's $12.25 for a really nice, sweet, smaller scale squash blossom. Got that? All right. This is a fun, and this is going to be 38 inches. It's turquoise, it's coral, and it's onyx beads. It's a beautiful disc beaded piece, beautiful disc of turquoise. Really awesome. This one actually will wrap twice around the neck, so you've got this gorgeous, how this would be beautiful. Those of you that have spiny oyster and the red coral, any of that, this is a gorgeous, we fell in love with this one. It's got a great weight to it. And this one, you want to try it on, Bella? Let's see what it looks like. Can we get it up and over again? Oh. You might be in it for the night. All right. And here's what it looks like on. Really pretty. Just very clean, very nice. And I think when we put that together, we were thinking, you know, you could come back in here and hang on to that side, honey. There you go. And you could come back in and do even that kind of a look and layer, and you have that multi-stranded appeal as well. Or if you have Navajo pearls, it would be a nice connection with those as well. One at a time. We might have Bella stuck in this one for the night. There we go. All right. Now, for those of you, anybody out there that love big pieces, like really big? So this is a big cuff. And so Michelle and I, we were looking at this and we're like, that looks really big, you know, in the collection off of the photos we were pulling from. And when it came, we went, yep, that's really big. So this one actually, I think, would be awesome as a men's piece, honestly. I think it would be gorgeous. It has an adjustable back, so you can actually pull that to make it larger, or you can crimp it down. My suggestion on this one is going to be someone with a little bit larger wrist, whether you're male or female. I think it'll be an awesome piece. The matrix in that stone is gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. And this one is regularly $1,300. It's $910 on special on the sale pricing. Okay, gorgeous piece. All right, does anyone want to see any of the pieces from collection 1? Is there still one more? Okay, and this one. All right, this is one. This is a fun piece. This is just a leather. We liked it in this collection as well because, again, you could layer it in with some of those pieces. But a single turquoise stone has the leather wrapping here and here, and then an awesome leather neck right here as well. This one is not native made. It is, however, American made by some artists, a really awesome artist out of Missouri who we love. It's got the long fringe appeal here. So it's a choker, but then has the long dangle fringe. And this one is regularly $149. It's $104.30. All right? It's a beautiful piece. And that is number 7. I better remember to do the numbers. You guys have to remind me, because I think I have forgotten along the way. All right, anyone want to see any others from the Grow Round 1? Yes, no, no, yes? Okay. Moving on to group number 2. We're getting into the Navajo, the rolled silver, the beautiful Navajo Pueblo pearls. And this one is a 20-inch. And they're, let me pull out the millimeter to give you an idea. For those of you that are familiar with the millimeter sizing, I have a caliper that will pull that. So you're going to be anywhere from, I can maneuver it here, about 11 millimeters to 16. So pretty good sized sterling. It's got a really nice weight to it. You can see the coral on it is gorgeous. It'd be very, very pretty. It would be pretty with the black and turquoise neck piece in the first group that we just had. This one is regularly $925. It is $647.50. Okay. So all of these, the Pueblo and the Navajo pearls, and that is number...
I put on the millimeters.
Oh, you do have it on there. Okay, great. Michelle did it. So it's 12, 14, and 16 millimeter, and that's a 20-inch neck piece. That's number 8, okay, with the beautiful red tones. A lot of people love red. Yeah, I can think of about 4 clients who...
I love that one, yeah.
Yeah, Cindy would love it. Cindy has some red in her collection.
I like that.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. This is a great, this is number 9 item. These are sterling stamped earrings. They're 3-tier. They're going to have a beautiful drape, and they have a great motion to them. We love this earring. We've done this earring before. We continue to do versions of it. Beautiful design. This one is regularly $275, and it is $192.50, okay, on the special. And that is number 9. All right? All right, here's a honey. This is a beautiful piece. Quite love this. So this one is 36 inches. This is, those of you that follow us, this is the length almost of the one that the sterling Navajo pearls that I wear frequently. Mine are a 38, I think, so a little bit longer. You can also do an extender, which we will have access to shortly. We're going to have some Navajo bead extenders or some sterling extenders. So you can actually go up to 3, 4, 5 inches longer and make it even longer to where you might be able to wrap 3 times. But this is a beautiful turquoise disc and Navajo pearl piece. The millimeters on it are 6, 12, 14, and 16. And this is it's a design piece. It's Daniel Calabasa, I think, and Jennifer Lynn are the collaborators on it. Just a really beautiful piece. Here's it where it would be in the double strand. Okay. This is really one of those just statement pieces that you'll love every time you put on. You could wear it every day. It's got the nice green tone of turquoise. There's a couple of you out there that I know very well who would love this one. This one is $19.50 regular price, and it's now $13.65, so $1,365. A lot of these pieces will sell for $13, $15, $1,700 in this size. So this is quite a long one and a large one, and there's a lot of gram weight in the turquoise and the Navajo pearls on this one. Every single one of these beads is handmade, hand rolled, hand done from beginning to end. Quite an incredible process. A lot of detail work, a lot of very talented artists are in on that process. And that was number 10. Group 2, number 10. All right. Here is a beautiful pendant. It's a really beautiful Naja piece. It's got the beautiful sand cast here. It's a signed piece as well. The beautiful chunk of turquoise. This pendant is regularly $5.75. Can we put it on something, Bella? Not that one. Let's put it on here and do that one. $5.75, and the 30% off, it is $402.50. $402.50, and here we're going to pop it on. So it's got a pretty good bezel size, and you could do, not bezel, but the, here we go. So there you go. You'd have that kind of a look, or you could do it in the long version as well. And you could put it on just the solid Navajo pearls too. Wouldn't have to be necessarily on this one with the turquoise. You could put it on any of the neck pieces, but that's a great statement piece that you're going to be able to wear with a lot of things. Just a real great basic. Now, you guys can talk to us. You can ask questions. You can interact. You can say whatever you want that's on your mind and chat back and forth with us. Don't be shy. I know you're not a shy group. I don't know who's on for sure, but Cindy does. This is a very...
having some wine.
You're drinking wine?
Yeah.
Nice. That works.
Yeah.
That works. That's a good plan. Little wine, little candlelight, little jewelry. Retail therapy, right? As we like to say. So this is kind of a version of a lariat necklace without being the hook through the lariat at the bottom, but it's a really nice linear piece. It is 20 inches long, and it's, of course, the sterling silver Navajo pearls, and then it's got some turquoise accent to it. It's a real clean piece. I'm going to have Bella put it on because I think you'll like just the clean look of it. I'm going to put it on you so you don't fiddle those nails, right? All right, here we go. See just how pretty and clean that is? Sit up a little taller.
What's the difference between a Navajo pearl and a Pueblo pearl?
It's the Native American who did it. So I was schooled on that because the a lot of the group that we were buying from, it's a collaboration from a number of families and a number of groups, and they have, it's almost like a consortium where they come together, and some of the families do this kind of part of the work, another part of the families do this part of the work, and there's specialties within the group. So I was talking about Navajo pearls, and Jennifer said to me, no, these are Pueblo pearls. I'm Pueblo and Zia, so they're Pueblo made. So Navajo pearl has become kind of the catch-all, as I understand, for it's kind of more of a designation of, because the size, the scale, the look of it, a lot of those, early squash blossoms had, the beautiful little handmade sterling silver beads. They were called Navajo pearls. Initially we'll look that source up so we can answer it a little more clearly. But that's why I refer to it as technically, this one is not. This one actually is Navajo pearls, but the other ones I'm showing you are Pueblo made. So they, the families who roll the silver, they know the families, this is what they do. They roll silver. That's what they do. And then she is a designer and collaborates with, various people to create some of these beautiful designs. And she's one of many, many designers. So that's the delineation. All right. This, when we saw this one in the photos, I instantly fell in love with the stone. So we're going to jump into some of the big, or at least one of them here right now, one of the big turquoise cuff pieces. And this one, the stone on it, I'm going to take it off so I can get it closer because everything's in reverse to me. So you can see things in straight on. Everything to me is reversed. But that has browns and taupes and an incredible matrix, a very large scale stone, a lot of turquoise weight. And then look at the design on the side with the Thunderbird. How beautiful is that? That's all hand done, hand tapped, days worth of work on these pieces. This is all hand cut, and then they go in and use their artistry, to pull together these most magnificent pieces. Just really beautiful spiritual pieces, beautiful pieces that are forever pieces that, you could indeed pass on for generations, which is many of the pieces that are designed in the Native American culture is exactly what happened. They have pieces that have been in their culture for years that are passed on, beautiful pieces, and then they've designed these beautiful pieces for you to be able to do the same. So this gorgeous cuff is number 13, and it is regularly $1,500 at 30% off. It's $1,050. Beautiful piece. If you're looking for a cuff piece, this is one of them. And again, you can adjust the width of it. I have a pretty small wrist. I'm a 6'6.5". This isn't too bad of a fit. I would tighten it just a little bit more. But likewise, if you were 7 to 7.5, you just have to give it a tig and a tug and pull on it. You don't want to over pull, and you don't want to do this back and forth 10 times. But to get it to your adjustment should be perfectly doable and perfectly fine. All right? Beautiful piece. That's collection 2, number 13. And
Mary asks, is that a vintage cuff then, would you say?
it isn't. Nope, these are new.
New.
If we come across, I'm not sure that we
Yeah,
put any vintage. Let me think about it a second. Oh, I do. The piece I have on is vintage. I'll show you that.
Okay.
Maybe at the end. How about that? But most of these are new designs. What I love about them, though, I always love the vintage stuff. I love the patina on them. And I love the designs that were clean and classic of some of the old designs. I love about so a lot of these designs is a lot of these designs have a real clean classic line that's timeless. To me, it's just a really rich classic look. And so I think they'll take on that look, that they have that, look of maybe yesteryear, some of the original pieces, which is part of what we love about this particular group. Otherwise, we'd have not gone in and bought these, honestly. Here is a beautiful turquoise disc, and it's got a Navajo pearl. It's got some Hishi beads as well. This is a gorgeous piece. This one is a little stretch bracelet, very simple. Here we go. And this one is in the second group, number 14. So collection 2, number 14, and it is now $101.50. It's regularly $145, so $101.50. All right, it's a sweet little piece. It'll fit just right like so. You can layer it in with other pieces. I've got on sterling silver and another little bracelet. It can layer right in with that. That's the fun of the little stretch ones and some of these smaller pieces. All right, so cool one. This is a really sweet little all sterling piece. Has the beautiful cross in the middle. It's like the sun rays popping behind it. It's a sand cast piece, very, very pretty. It's got some nice patina to it. And this one is number 15. It's regularly $320, and it is now $224. So a really pretty, just sweet little smaller scale. Here it sits like on the wrist right here. Very pretty. dainty, feels good on, easy to wear. And again, you can adjust that in or out. You could pop it out for size. It's a signed piece as well. All right, we love these. We had some interest already in these in the store because they're just a really fun disc piece in the coral, in the turquoise. It's a really larger scale earring. Got a great amount of movement. The colors in it are awesome. It's the Navajo pearls, turquoise, and then the red coral. It's got a lot of texture you'll see in that red coral. It takes on a little bit of a spiny oyster kind of a feel, so it blends with that. It's got some great sterling on it as well. And that's Kingman turquoise, and it actually is designated a spiny oyster, so beautiful piece. And this one is regularly $425, and at the 30% off, it is $297.50. Now, here's the fun part of it as well. Here is the beautiful neck piece that is compatible with that piece. You wouldn't have to wear it together, but it is compatible. It's got the sterling silver petals as well as the Pueblo pearls, or Navajo pearls, Pueblo pearls. It's got turquoise disc and then the spiny oyster. Actually, this is coral. Yeah, this one's coral. Disc pieces, and this one is a 33-inch, and the Pueblo pearls on it are 12, 14, and 16 millimeter. So it's a great piece. I've just lost Bella for a minute, so I'm going to put it on. It's got a great statement that it makes. Take my pieces out of play a bit. And there we go. Just a really beautiful, gorgeous piece. I love those colors together. The reds and the oranges and the turquoise together are stunning. Some of really the rich, yummy, yummy, yummy colors. And you put them on in the store with pieces, and it really just, it pops a whole outfit in a beautiful way, for sure. And that one is number 17. It's regularly $19.50, now $13.65. All right. So, are you guys liking what you're seeing? I don't see any hearts.
See some hearts.
Yeah, there's no hearts yet.
Tap the button. Tap the button.
You can hit the heart button. It's all good.
Somebody got some earrings, and somebody lost out on some earrings.
Ah, which earring was it?
That, the second to last one here.
Oh, the one with the coral and the turquoise disc? Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, very pretty. Beautiful. Great piece. Or set, rather. All right, this one is number 18. This is in group, we're going now to collection 3. And this is number 18. This is a 3-strand Navajo pearl, excuse me, not Navajo pearl, it's Hishi and turquoise chunks. Are my earrings twisting, Bella?
Yes.
It's driving Bella crazy. This one? There we go. There's 3 strands. It is Santo Domingo and Pueblo designed, and it is 24 inches. How about I'll get that? You're a little OCD on that one, darling.
Let Christina know those earrings are available.
And this has the adjustable neck, so you can actually, it's 24 inches, but you really could go out to, which makes it really kind of a fun, versatile piece. 19, about to 39 inches, so 24, is that right? Okay, let me do that one more time. Because you have a lot of leeway on this since it's a 230, I would say about 37 or 38 inches, so 24 to 38 inches. And it's, the artist on it is Jamel Coris. My tag is over the top. Chorus. And it's Santo Domingo and Pueblo. It's a really pretty piece. The turquoise on it is awesome. And then this is all hand done. This is in sinew that is waxed. It's a beautiful, that's all woven. And these are then very easy also to tie off. And they're burnt on the ends. It's a very authentic, gorgeous design. Hishi beads there. And there's the colors,
What number are you on, home?
which are awesome. I am on number 18. What number are you on?
The same one.
All right, then we're good. Okay, could also be paired up beautifully with something like this, which is also beautiful turquoise nuggets with Hishi. These are in brown Hishi. Did I give you pricing on that last one? It's regularly $240 and it's $168. Okay, $168. It's a good buy on that one. Really good buy. This one is 5 nuggets and Hishi, and this one is regularly $125, and it is $87.50. That is number 19 in lot. It's lot 3 in group 3, number 19. Okay, for $87.50. And we do have 2 sets of those. Okay, so in that group, if there's this one's a little bit lighter, so you could say the little bit darker blue and a little bit lighter. And one, this is number 19 right here, and this is number 20. All right, if there's any difference. 20 is a little bit shorter, okay? Just a tad, but about a half an inch actually. All right, so 19 and 20, and those are the same prices. All right, number 21. Okay, I told you we love big stones, so here we go.
That is a big one.
It is a big one. We kind of love that beautiful framed and shadow box kind of a set where the stone is set in, and then there's a whole perimeter around there that's a bit open. It kind of just makes it a very 3D kind of a feel. Beautiful piece. It's a signed piece. It has gorgeous stamping and texturing around the edges here. Really very pretty. Turquoise is awesome. The color in that, very pretty. It's got the blues and the greens both. This one, again, is one of those ones that you could adjust. Here, I'm going to show it. That's the scale of it, quite large. And again, I could wear that. I would have to cramp it down and bend it in, which is perfectly fine. And the reason being is because this stone is set separate from this. So you have some flexibility in adjusting this without it damaging the integrity of the stone. Or you could go larger as well. So you could wear it up here. So if you like a big scale, you know, beautiful cuff kind of an element, it's a really pretty piece. And this one is should be number 19. And, excuse me, it's number 21.
Yes, 21.
You'd have caught me, wouldn't you, Sin?
Yeah.
Number 21. And it's regularly $9.75, and it's on sale at the 30% for $682.50. That's a lot. There's a lot of gram weight in that. It's got some heft to it. You'll know you have it on. Yeah. Yep. Cindy's eyeing that. I already know. I can tell. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. You gotta love it. Some of them just flat out speak to you.
Yeah.
You know, and when that connection comes along, that's the beauty of having a really beautiful timeless piece that you'll enjoy. Now, this is a beautiful designed piece that is done with beautiful stones here, and then it's got the beautiful antler barrels, and it's done on suede leather, and it's got turquoise nuggets in between. So really a pretty piece. This one is item number 22, and it is regularly $195, and at the 30% off, the 30% off is $136.50. You can adjust the length on this as well. This would measure at about, let's see here, 36, about 27 inches. As it is right now, you could probably go out another 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches. So 27 to 31 inches. So about 27, yeah, about 27 to 34. Okay.
We have a question about what kind of stone that is, and I'm not sure if she's talking about the...
Is it this one? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we're going to find out.
It's not turquoise. It's I want to say it's aburantine, but we'll have to validate that for you. Yeah, millions of year old stone though. Okay, all the stones. That's the cool thing about stones that I fell in love with, and when I started designing and working with building and making the bracelets, is the stones and the energy and the matrix and the colors in them are absolutely incredible. Now, would I wear this with turquoise? 100%. And we mix. We're not afraid to mix stones at all. We will do it. We'll mix turquoise and this together. We'll mix in the Navajo pearls with it as well. And it actually complements each other beautifully as a layerable element and piece.
That does go together nice.
Mm-hmm. And you can see price is reflected. It's $136. When you get into the real turquoise, you know, it's definitely more expensive. The stones are more expensive. So, cool piece. Actually, it's a very fun piece. You can see, look at the different
Amazonite was no.
Amazonite, that's it.
Yes.
Amazonite,
Thank you,
that's it.
Nancy.
Yeah. Thank you. Who sold us?
Nancy Price.
Yes, Nate. Thank you, Nancy. You are spot on. Yeah, it's like we need Shauna on to give us the. She corrects me all the time.
I know.
I always say, Shauna, I don't buy because of stones. I don't care. I like the color and I like the texture. And if I like the color and texture, the rest doesn't matter. She goes, yeah, but it's this stone. I'm like, all right. So I'll get better. I will. Maybe we'll just have her on with us.
Yeah.
So this is a classic, beautiful design done by Eric from Chimney Butte, who's awesome. And this is his design from many years ago. He continues to do it. He does it in crystals. He does it in pearl. He does it all kinds of things. And of course, we love it in the classic turquoise. Beautiful, the cross elements and the silver dots. This one has a beautiful weight to it. This is really going to be a fit bracelet. You wouldn't want to pop around too much on this in terms of size. So I'm about a 6 to a 6.5. It's probably going to fit a 7 to 7.5 best. When you're measuring, you just measure around your wrist, like such, and right where that larger bone in your wrist would pop out, so you would measure there just to get a measurement. If you don't have a soft tape measure like this, just take a piece of string and use a ruler or use a tape measure. But that's a really gorgeous, very, very pretty piece. And we have access to pendants and all kinds of things that would match up with this if you have an interest in that piece. This one is regularly, it's number 23, and it's regularly $12.50, and it is on special at $8.75. Okay, a lot of sterling weight in that one. All right, this is a beautiful Kingman turquoise and Navajo pearl. This comes with the pendant. The pendant is detachable. If you wanted to wear just this part or you wanted to put the pendant on something else, you could. But look how gorgeous is all that blue. Kind of plays to the blue that I have on too. Really intense, just gorgeous blue pendant. You can see it up close. It's got a beautiful matrix to it. It's a signed piece. It is, in terms of length, and you've got some leeway here because it's got a little tail that's already about 2.5 inches long. Nope, 3 inches long. 2.5 though, where you could adjust it. So as it stands right now, it is about a 20 inch, and then you've got another 2.5 inches, so you could go to 22.5. It's a beautiful length. It's going to hit, we'll pop it on Miss Bella. She's back beside me here. And it's, again, just really classic. How dark and stunning that is. How pretty. That light's killing us from the back there. There we go. Okay, can you see color? Is it coming through okay, Sin, with color?
I'm lagging, so
Okay, you're a little lag.
second.
All right, so there you go. That's a nice length, and then it could actually go longer. All right, so great piece. All right, and that one is numero. I'm gonna have to get you out of that down. Number 24, and it is regularly $2,500 for the set, and at the 30% off, it is $1,750. So a beautiful, really beautiful
I'll
set
just
and
take
piece.
the pearls off in my room too.
And you could do just the pearls, right? Bella just said you could just do the pearls, and that would be gorgeous. Or you may have another pendant you want to interchange with it. And these aren't overly large pearls, so you'd be able to, most of the bails on the pendants will fit over this one. Not a small bail, but you know, a decent sized bail will kind of slide right over that. It doesn't have any big barrels up here either. So very nice, good weight. It's a decent weight where you know you've got a beautiful piece, but not overly heavy. All right. Oh, I love this one. I love them all. This one is number, oh, here we go. It's group 3, number 25. Okay, you gotta love light blue turquoise with a beautiful golden matrix. Let me just get up close on that. How beautiful is that? The workmanship on it, the open cut, you know, through here. Just a really, really gorgeous, gorgeous piece. The turquoise on it is lovely. It's going to fit a wider wrist, but I'm going to pop it in here. Okay, I popped it in quite successfully to mine. I could pull that a little bit tighter, I'm not going to. But it'll fit probably like a size 6.5, 7 wrist on up to an 8, 8.5. Could be a men's or a women's piece. It will handle a men's wrist as well. And it'll be beautiful on a woman's wrist. Very pretty piece. It's regularly $8.40. This piece is $5.88. It's a nice buy on. It's a lot of large turquoise. And a little bit lighter weight, so it's a big stone. It's probably less expensive than some of the other ones that are maybe a little bit in scale, smaller pieces, but because of the sterling being cut out, you don't have quite as much sterling weight. That's why the price, fluctuates. So that's a really good example of that. Gorgeous, powerful piece. I was surprised at the cost on this one when we bought it versus, some of the others. So I think a great value on that piece at $5.88. Good buy if you're looking for a big cuff type bracelet. Okay, this one is a beautiful 2-strand turquoise and would be smoky quartz. Beautiful 2-strand necklace, more of a chunky style, freeform style. This one is not native made. We have it in our collection and we loved it, that it played with the whole collection. It does have some sterling silver beads up at the top here. It is regularly $5.75 and it is $402.50. So just a really fun, chunky kind of a neck piece. Very open, fun design. And that was number 26. Number 27 in group 3 is a beautiful sweet ring. It's a signed piece. It is a size 9. Now, if you're size 8, you could have, one of those inserts put in them. And we'll eventually have some of those. We just don't have them yet. But you can find them at Claire's Boutique now that the malls are opening back up. Claire's has that kind of a insert as well. Or you can take it to a silversmith and have it made down. But a very pretty ring. It's got a great length to it. It is about 1 3/4 long by about 3/4 of an inch wide. So 1 3/4 long by the width. I have really large hands, so I might be able to put this one on though. I'm probably a 9. I have horse hands. Yeah, I can't even quite get that on, but that's because my hands are big. But you can see the scale of it is really very nice. Very pretty piece. And that one is regular, let's see, it's number 27. Regularly $4.95 and it's $346.50. Okay. Here is you want to flip that for me, Bill? Here's a beautiful Pueblo pearl, Navajo pearl, in 24-inch, and it's got 14 and 6 millimeter pearls, and it has turquoise disc. It's got some variant and some of the there's some beautiful horizontal or vertical actually beaded details to that bead. If you can see that, maybe some of these smaller filler type beads have a little bit of texture to them, which is kind of cool. This is just a great layerable piece that's easy, that you can layer in with all kinds of different pieces. It's got more of a blue toned turquoise versus a green, and it is 6 millimeter and 14 millimeter beads. It's regularly $4.75 and it's $332.50. Okay, it's a great piece. Number 28, right?
Yes,
Number 28. Okay, number 28. So that one was $332.50.
Yep.
All right. I might ask for that. Well, maybe we'll put it on. Will it fit on this one? Pop that one open, Belle. Let's see if it'll go in here. This is a pendant piece that's beautiful. Do you love that turquoise? Really, really pretty. It may or may not fit through there. I think it will. Yes. So we're going to show it with. I'm going to put it on Bella actually. This is number 29 is the pendant, and we're going to put it on a very short Pueblo Navajo pearl, and look how powerful that is. What a beautiful statement. So the pendant piece has the beautiful dark matrix. It has a little bit of a pyrite in it as well, in terms of in that pendant, and it is number 29 is regularly $5.75. The pendant is $402.50, and then this beautiful neck the Pueblo Navajo Pearl here, which again are all handmade, is number 30, and that one is regularly $675. It's $472.50, so it's got quite a lot of the sterling gram weight in that one. And that is number 3, and that is a 15-inch. And again, you can put an extender on that, and you can get it up to, it would be a 19-inch, and drop that down a little bit if you want a little bit more leeway through the neckline. But the millimeter on those pearls is 14 millimeter. That's a nice strand of kind of choker, but longer than choker, just depending on how large around circumference of your neck is. But that should fit beautifully and work with a lot of beautiful pieces there. Again, you see it with the beautiful pendant piece. Really gorgeous. And so let's see, that was number 30. Okay, here is number 31 in set 3. And this one are the cluster earrings, and they're in that beautiful intense blue, really pretty. These are regularly $525. They're a signed piece, E. Spencer, which we bought, I don't know, 12 pair maybe of these. And we're down to, what do we have, 2, 3 left, Michelle? Yeah, so sold almost all of them through our show season. We just have a couple left. It's probably the ones that we didn't travel with all of them, so it's probably why we didn't have some of them left. These are very pretty. They're nice because this is, the inside of it comes next to your face here, so you get this kind of an effect, where it's coming. Okay, everything's backward to me, so let me figure this out here. Here to here. I'm not going to look, then I'll hold it. Okay, there we go. That's how it would look.
Yeah.
But see how vibrant that is, how it pops? It actually is really pretty with this
Goes
piece.
good.
It does, yeah. Really nice. And of course, they're signed. Most all these are signed. The Navajo pearls, some of them don't have an actual signature on them, but we can determine because we know where we bought these, who designed them, and we can get back to you on that if you have an interest in it. These are regularly $525. They're $367.50. Investment pair of awesome, you can wear those every day, cluster earrings. You can buy a couple pairs of inexpensive earrings that are going to fall apart and have no intrinsic long-term value, or invest in a great pair of sterling and turquoise earrings that you'll love forever. Really love forever. All right, this is a really sweet 16-inch neck piece in the Pueblo Navajo Pearls. Has charoite, which is the beautiful purple stones out of Russia, and then the disc turquoise. These are 5, 6, 8, and 14-inch pearls, and then the neck again is 16 inches. Again, you could add an extender to that, but this will be a really sweet shorter. Let me see, Bella, on you. Shorter neck piece that kind of stands on its own, but again, you could put a nice sweet pendant with it. Even the larger scale pendant would be stunning with it in doing something like that, right? Loving that? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of a cool, yeah, it's a nice look as well. So you could be very versatile with the shorter ones, and they layer in nicer with some of the big ones. Give you a couple of optional looks. This one is $360 regular price, and it is at 30% off $252. And that was number 32. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Number 33. Okay, gotta love that. That's a ring. Believe it or not, it's longer than my fingers. Yeah.
It's another finger.
It's another finger. So if you have those long, beautiful piano fingers, this is beautiful. If you have shorter fingers, it's just going to be an extension. It'll just look like your one finger is completely adorned. And it is a size 8.5. Beautiful bezel set, gorgeous blue turquoise. It's got the 2 silver spots there, very pretty. And that one is done by, it's Navajo made, it's Rick Martinez. Beautiful piece, love that. And that is regularly $950. It's at $665 at the 30% off. All right. Oh, I'm jumping into the next group.
Yeah.
All right. So is this the last of the group 3?
Yes.
Okay, this is the last piece in the group 3. This is a native made piece. It's by our dear Shauna, who is with us here, right in Iowa, right in Cedar Falls, an awesome designer. She's beautiful work, has done beautiful work for the Stone Feather Road collection for, let's see, we've been here how long, Bella? 7 years, 6 years? Mm-hmm. 6 years. And we've, have had the honor of having her pieces in our collection, and they're nothing short of stunning and museum pieces. That is a beautiful petrified wood stone, all hand beaded. The shell top part of the neck piece. It's Campitos turquoise, petrified wood, and oyster shell. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. This is regularly $425. It's $297.50 on the 20 or the 30% off. Beautiful piece. It's our favorite designer.
Okay, this is the
We must say.
fourth collection.
Okay, collection 4. Here we go. What's this one called, Bella?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee Jasper. Do you love this? We fell in love with this squash blossom. Okay, ton of awesome weight on this in terms of sterling weight. It's a long piece. It's a statement piece. It's a significant piece. We're going to put it on Bella. She might have to stand up
Yeah.
to get the full scale of it. You don't even need to unhook it because it
Yeah.
comes, just, let's get
shoot.
you right. You just stand still and I'll come to you, okay? There we go. Okay, how gorgeous and awesome is that? The gold tones, the yellow tones, the grays, the whites, the beautiful black matrix in through it. Real clean, simple nausea. Just a very, very beautiful piece. And this one is regularly $2,900, and at 30% off it is $2,030. So 2030. Really beautiful. We were like drooling when we got this one in, and had not seen anything like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous signed piece. Very pretty. I love this design. It's clean. It's not too much. It's just nicely done. All right, number 36 is just a very clean, simple Navajo pearl strand. This is just a basic one that you can put all kinds of different pendants on. I'll show you a pendant with it. It's regularly $650 and it's at 30% off. It is $455. That's number 36. I'm going to put a Bumblebee Jasper pendant on it just to show you what you can do with this kind of a piece. You could wear it on its own, and in certain outfits that would be perfectly fine. But look how pretty it is with the Bumblebee Jasper and that gorgeous pendant. The pendant is number 37. The neck piece is number 36. And the pendant number 37 is regularly $280. It is $196 at the 30% off. Very, very pretty. Look at the matrix in that. It's called Bumblebee Jasper. You gotta love that gold and the mustard and the really beautiful.
Summertime.
It's summer. It speaks summertime. It does. And even really when you get into fall, it speaks fall colors too. If you put it with black and pair it with blacks and grays. Summers you can go whites and grays. Pop it with black as well. It's going to be beautiful. Just look at off of black. How pretty. Yeah, the color is magnificent. All right, that was number 37, Sin.
Yep.
Okay, number 38 is just a beautiful, simplistic, actually Bella has these on this evening too, stacked Navajo pearl neck piece, all done in sterling, just a staggered one, just a really great classic piece. That is number 38 and collection 4, and they're regularly $99. This one is $69.30, and so that's number 38. And that leads us to 39. Do we still love Bumblebee Jasper? I love this color. This is a honkin' stone. I mean,
Do
this
you
is
have some of it?
no, not yet. I have one pendant that has a little bit of it. So indeed,
That's
yes, I
right.
do. I have a tickle of it. I do have a tickle of it, but a teaser. Yeah, I think I probably in time will indulge in more because I just love. I think it's gonna be a statement. Walk in and it's like boom. Like we've got a coat. That would be awesome with it. We have some things coming in for late summer and fall that would be beautiful with it. So this cuff, it's bigger cuff again. It would size down to a smaller wrist, but it's a pretty significant stone. It could be a man's or a woman's piece. If you've got a larger wrist and you're looking to really focal point, a really cool piece on your wrist, this might be a really awesome one to invest in. This one is regularly $1,250, and it's on sale at $875 at the 30% off. And see all of the beautiful work done around it, all the silver that's been hammered and detailed and artistically into beautiful designs, really beautiful designs. Very pretty. So that's a cool piece. $875, and that's number 39. Here we go back to the red, beautiful coral, and this is a 34-inch, 12 millimeter neck piece. This one is regularly $920. It's on special now at $644. So you could, in the 34-inch, you could do a double strand. It's going to be choker style. When you do that, it would be quite beautiful, up high at the neckline or down low. And you know, some of the other earlier pieces that we had in these colors would layer up beautifully with this. Or you could layer turquoise in with it. You could layer just the plain Navajo pearls, would do beautifully with it. Even this kind of a look in a layered look, even longer, would be awesome with it. So the red, if you like red, this would be a really pretty piece to pop in to your collection.
What's the
with.
length on that one?
This length is 34 inches, and it's 12 millimeter pearls on this one. Look at my water, honey, I dropped it.
Yeah.
And this is number 41. It's a beautiful turquoise pendant. Pretty nice size. This is not a small piece. This is a decent sized, let me pull it here. Glad you get me one, honey. So here we go, onto a beautiful pendant. And this is number 41 in group 4. Bella, I'm going to put it on you so you can see the scale of how big that stone actually is. And here we go. And they're gorgeous. Look at the brown and the turquoise matrix, and that's kind of, again, got that little bit of a framing and that setback. Probably a name for it. I should probably know that name, right? Let me show it up to you close so you can see it. Right there. See that channel? It's like really a channel set right kind of in there. The bezel is set in, and then it's oxidized in between, and then the edging here. Beautiful design, a lot of handwork. They make it look easy, okay? That's a real clean, classic design. You go, oh, well, that's a just clean, easy design. None of this is easy. None of it is. This is number 41. The pendant retails at $250, and it's on special at $175. Okay. Here we have a beautiful turquoise and spiny oyster. Wrist cuff. It's a little bit darker, spiny oyster. Love it. Look at the beautiful blue tones in that turquoise. This is number 42. Really a stunning piece. And again, this one is completely adjustable in terms of wrist size. This is $570 regular price, and it's $399 at the 30% off. That's a beautiful, really pretty spiny oyster. Looks nice. It's got a great feel. It's got a great weight. Beautiful color and texture. And that's number 42. Yeah, the hand stamping is really nice on it. Yep, the spots that are melded on there, very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. That's number 42 for $399. All right, here is a beautiful hand done. It's got sterling silver cones up here, and then all of these beautiful disc stones, turquoise and onyx. Beautiful piece. This one could be, again, male or female. It's number 43. It's in collection 4, number 43, and it is $125 regular price, and it is $87.50 at the 30% off. Okay, great piece. Kind of simplistic. That'd be beautiful. Really pretty on. Very, very pretty. Wrong one? Okay. Eat me straight here, girl. All right. Here's a beautiful Thunderbird pendant in sterling silver, all hand done. It's all turquoise in the middle, the turquoise and bezel set stone. It's number 44. It is regularly $225, and it is $157.50. Great piece. And here is a gorgeous neck piece that's Navajo pearls, turquoise, and the spiny, the coral. And this one is 27 inches long. It's a 12 millimeter Navajo pearl, And this one is regularly $760. It's $532. That's a great statement piece. These actually land on their own very well. You could extend this by 5 inches and probably get it to be a beautiful choker length that would be like here, and you could wear up around your neck. Really pretty. And even at this length, you could add in and do the beautiful Thunderbird off of it. That would be a beautiful look. Any of these pendants would work well off of that piece. So that is number 45. It's $532. And now what number?
46.
46, okay.
I think.
Okay. Here is another, just a in detachable little naja, a little pendant piece that'll go again off of any of the Navajo pearls. This one is number 46, and it's regularly $375, is now $262.50, and it's got some great texture and design here, great color in the central piece here. Just a really beautiful piece. Awesome. In a little smaller scale, not real big. It would be nice, again, on this size of a pendant. Let's see how clean that would be. It's like a modified little squash blossom, where you don't have all of the upper part, but you have that sweet little notch off the front. See the color? And again, that's $262.50. And this one is a very a lighter weight. This is Navajo. It's handmade beads by Esther Largo, and this one is number 47. This is regular $450. It's $315 at the 30% off. You can see the texture on those beads, the different style of barrel bead. These are all hand done. Really beautiful artwork. Just gorgeous. These are all hand done beads up here. All a little bit different. I was really intrigued with this piece. A little lighter weight piece, not a real heavy piece on this one. And it is, let's see, how long is that? Where did my measuring stick go?
Oh, it's okay.
Are you organizing me?
No.
No. I did that. 16 inches long. All right, and that was number 47. So $315 on the Esther Largo piece.
Grab that one.
Oh.
They match.
And here's a, this is a matchup, or very similar.
Oh, that goes together.
The Esther Largo
They're sold
also
separately.
designed these separately. They're sold separately. We bought them separately, but they're sure a nice set. And again, it's very similar in design to the pieces here. That one is regularly $125, and it's $87.50, and that's number 48. Yep. Okay, number 49. This is really kind of a fun. This is like an artsy piece, and we fell in love with this stone when we were stone hunting and pendant hunting, and just kind of love that free-form, I call it like a sunburst behind it, but the green and the blue and the stone and the brown is really exquisite. That is regularly $395. It is number 49, and it is on special at $276.50. Okay, that's number 49. Number 50 is another Navajo Pearl, and the Navajo Pearl, so we're showing a lot of them. We did acquire a lot through this collection, but they're really just those necessary pieces for layering, and there's a lot of different lengths, and most of them will acquire most of these pendants. If you have a question about putting pendant A with necklace B, we actually can do that. This one is number 50. It's 22 inches. Excuse me. And it's a 14 and a 6 millimeter bead. So the 14, of course, being here, 6 millimeter down here, and then the turquoise disc. So that's a really nice, just very straightforward, just a great piece to put all your big baubles on, or small baubles, or wear on your own. That's number 50 for $315. Here we come again with a gorgeous stone, turquoise stone, on a beautiful concho cuff bracelet. We almost didn't buy this one. In the picture, I was like, I don't know for sure if I like it. And then in the end, we ended up going ahead and acquiring, and it came, and I was like, I'm so glad we did, because the scale of it is stunning, and I ended up loving the sides of it because just of the easy adjustment. So it's just really one of those great pieces you put on, and away you go. Just really easy to wear. Larger wrist, smaller wrist, doesn't matter. And this one is number 51, regularly 630, and it's 441. All right, we're moving into collection number 5, or group 5, or lot 5. And this one is a beautiful, I gotta get the link. I think it's a 60, am I right on that? It's a 60, yeah. 60-inch copper, handmade copper beads, neck piece. Really beautiful, with coral and lapis and turquoise. Really beautiful, very differentiated in terms of the size of the Navajo pearls, or the copper Navajo, the copper made pearls, let's put it that way. I don't know if these are Pueblo or Navajo. I'm going to just say that they're handmade, which they are.
Yeah.
But 60 inches long, so you can actually go 2 wrap, and you can kind of vary that length on this size of a necklace, or you can kind of choker it up and do what I call the Cleopatra, and you can have the 3 strands right up near the neckline. They're going to fit any size of a neck, and you've got the lobster claw clasp to indeed be able to, so you don't have to pull it over your head to get it. Some necklaces don't have that clasp, so you've got to literally pull it over your head, but this one does. This one is regularly $550, and it'll be $385 at the 30% off. Here is a beautiful, this one we did,
What number are you on, Paul?
so this is number 53. This is part of the Stonefeather Road collection. It is native design, but it is part of the collection that's done exclusively for us. And this one is copper, beautiful beads. We have a love affair with copper. We just do. Copper is actually one of my favorite metals. It's a favorite metal to work with when I was doing metal smithing. And I don't do much of that work anymore, but I still really love copper. I love the patina of it. I love how when you add heat what happens, and certainly how it mixes with spiny oyster and turquoise. This is a beautiful 3-strand one, all copper up here. It's got a great weight to it. Regularly $375, it is $262.50. It's a gorgeous piece. This one is that was number 53. This is number 54. Again, native made. These are beautiful done beaded pieces with little chunks of silver off the end. These are $99 regular. They're $69.30 on special. From top to bottom, they're 5 inches long. You take out the little hooks, they're 4 inches long. So really stunning pieces that are gonna, let me go here, gonna dangle and move. Just really beautiful. Very attractive, very appealing. Lots of, because of the faceted little beads, lots of little movement in them as well. Those would be pretty with the copper also. If we pull this together, it'd be a pretty set. And that's number, again, 54 for $69.30. This is the Hishi bead. These are actually made in Iowa. By a young artist that we love that has sourced some gorgeous turquoise. This is Sonoran turquoise. Beautiful chunks of turquoise done then with brown Hishi beads, which are shell. This one is 35 inches. You can wear it wound up and do a 2-strand. It's gorgeous on it. It'll stand on its own, or you can layer it with other pieces. And this one is 35 inches. It is number 55, and it's $475 regular. It's $332.50. Beautiful piece. That would also, if we're layering, be beautiful here. We can layer all day. More is better.
Right.
True, Cindy?
It is.
How many do you have on tonight, Cindy?
4, I think.
Cindy's got 4 necklaces on
I
tonight.
think. Well, I have a multi-strand on.
In a multi-strand. You still have 4 different pieces, though.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
A pendant, a finger, a fingering. That's 4.
It's a good look. It is a good look.
I learned from somebody I know.
That more is better.
Did I own any of this before I got
No.
No.
What did you wear when we first started? No necklaces. Earrings.
I liked my earrings,
Liked my earrings.
but they weren't big.
They were not big, no. No, we laugh because
Ah.
we'll start with people and they'll go, I can't wear that big stuff. I go, yeah, in a year or 2 you will.
Yeah.
Hang around us for too long and we'll definitely get you there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a comfort level. It isn't that you can't wear it. It's that you just have not yet worn it. So any of this you can wear. It's just making that decision to change. So just change, move on.
Yeah.
Do something different, do something new. You know, change it up some. It's a good thing. Buy less of the stuff from China, okay? Let's buy more American made and support these beautiful cultures that we have right here in our own country who also need the revenue. The group that we're buying from now, they're like, they literally designed to eat, okay? This is what they do. This is their livelihood. And they're, as I said, it's like a consortium is the only way I can explain it. It's many, many families that work together, and they kind of have a clearinghouse of a couple of people who bring their goods to people like, us. And it's a beautiful thing that we were able to become now a part of and have formed a relationship with. And it's supporting certainly American-made, Native American-made, very, very important to support our indigenous culture here in the United States. So, nonetheless, here is a beautiful Hishi bead, or Hishi shell, and then a gorgeous Sonoran turquoise drop. I love this earring set. Love the design. We'll do it again and again and again. This is our local Iowa designer who does these. They're beautiful. And we have, of course, the Hishi bead earrings that match the necklaces, but you can wear these on their own. They're not too heavy, but they've got a great amount of motion. A really very, very interesting design that she did and that we love. And this one is a beautiful turquoise and a smoky quartz design set and bezel set. This one is not native made as well. It's a piece we had in the collection, but we loved it with this group because the browns and the turquoise colors really, really played to it. The sterling silver choker piece. It's a little bit more contemporary, but we like it a lot. Those earrings, Michelle, did I give a price and did I give a, I don't think I did. This is number 57. So 56, that earring in the Hishi, 56 was $325 and it's $227.50. That was number 56. This is number 57, this sweet piece, and this is regularly $325. It's $227.50. All right. What's next, Bella? Remember, that's 50. I need 58. Okay, 58. This is also an American designer, not a Native American, but again, we loved the little copper nugget. We love that you can pop off the end of this like so in the little see this piece here, this then pops right back in there, and that's how it closes. How fun is that? It's like a little rubber texture, and we love it layered with turquoise.
Could you put that on?
See it on? Yep.
Maybe
I think
not that one, but the one before.
the earring.
The necklace, I think that you.
Oh, this one. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll put it on Bella because I've got too much other stuff on.
Model.
Bella's our model. There we go. There we go. Yeah, very clean, very pretty, very simple. Just a nice contemporary look. But you can layer it with the turquoise chunks. You don't have to; it'll stand on its own. And that was number
57.
number 57. And we have pricing on that is $227. Okay, so anyway,
And then you had that's 58.
and then this is number 58. So
Okay.
it's like the rubber that is connected to this beautiful chunk of, it's like a dripped copper. I fell in love with it. The artist, when we met her, Michelle and I were at a show and we bought some really beautiful pieces from her. She did some gorgeous pearl things. And then I go, what is this, like this bracelet? She goes, well, it's like this rubber texture. And we put these little knobs on them. I'm like, that is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but I love it.
Yeah.
So I like weird things.
Is it like Neo?
Is it a Neo? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember what she told us.
Corded
But I go, well, is it going to
leather,
last? She goes, yeah.
It's not leather.
It's not.
No, it's not leather. It's like rubber.
It's like neoprene.
It's strange. It
Oh.
really is strange, but it feels good on, and it layers with other pieces. Number 58. It's
Okay.
regularly 150, 105. Fun little copper nugget.
Copper nugget.
Yeah, copper nugget. Very cool. All right, number 59 is an in-house design. We love the turquoise discs in this, and then the wire-wrapped copper cross is beautiful. It's got a nice length to it. It's got the turquoise charms that have been tied off of it. It's regularly $225. It's $157.50. It is native made, and it is done for our collection. A really beautiful piece off of chain. And this one is lengthwise. Let's see, is about 31 inches. So a really nice length. And I'd wear this one long. It doesn't need anything else, but you certainly could layer other pieces up above. It's going to hit nice and long. And that one is, again, $157.50, and it's number 59. Okay, in collection, we're still in 5. And this is the last one, Bella? Oh, this is one of my sweet little favorites. This has a sister piece to it. The sister piece lives in Arizona with a very dear friend and client in Arizona. Matter of fact, she bought it the day after I had purchased it, and I was sad to see it go, but I'm so happy that I know where it is, and she wears it so much, so I love it. And this is like the sister piece to it. So this one I love as well. This is from Group 5. It is number 60, and it's this beautiful cluster bracelet of turquoise. It's got greens and blues. It's gorgeous. Regularly $1,500, it is $1,050, and again, you have an adjustable wrist on it. Very pretty piece. All right, now we're into Group 6. Amazonite. Amazonite.
You got it.
Amazonite is the stone. I got it this time, Nancy.
Amazonite.
And you know I got it because it's written. So this is one of those ones I can't remember the name of it.
things we have
Yeah, I just can't remember it.
notes on.
But I love the stone in this, the colors of it, the simplicity of it. I love that it plays to the turquoise and a lot of the other colors and things that we work with in the collection. And so it is not a native made piece. It is a beautiful, just beaded amazonite stone, whatever how you want to pronounce it. At any rate, we've now got the gist of it. But it is a gorgeous piece that is $125, and it's $87.50 at the 30% off. It is about 20 to 21 inches long, so really just nice length. It's got a great weight. The stone energy on this is powerful, really nice. That's number 61 in Group 6. 61, I need 62, Miss Bella. 62. Here is a sweet little Larimer. If you know much about Larimer, Larimer is a stone that comes out of the Dominican Republic. Let me get the good light on it here. It is only found in the Dominican Republic. It's got a beautiful light blue. It's like a very, very light turquoise color, but it's not in the turquoise family. It's called Larimer. And this is a little bit smaller scale pendant that's about, let's just see the, oh, I need that bell, about an inch long. It's got a decent sized bail on it, so it's going to go through a nice size of either like just a sterling chain, or you could put Navajo pearls or Pueblo pearls with it. It is number 62, regularly $199, $139.30. It's a very fun little piece. And that was number 62. Number 63 is a beautiful Navajo pearl loop, and it goes up to, I think it's a 15 millimeter. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 50, almost 16 millimeter pearl, so pretty good size, and just really fun ones that are going to be a significant statement piece. Probably as small as a 3 or 4 millimeter. It's number 63, regularly $225. It's $157.50. That was number which, Michelle? 63. So 64 is a cuff. Here we go. Oh, I love this one. So it's black onyx and Larimer. How clean and simple and stunning is that? Look at the clean design on that. Very, very pretty. Very adjustable in terms of size. It is regularly $510. It is going to be $357 at the 30% off. There we go. Hi, Stony. Are you coming to see the friends? Stony worked very hard getting us all ready and helping us promote. Whoops. Can you say hi to the friends? Oh, here. Let's look here. Are you going to look at Mom? Are you crying? Oh, here we go, sweet girl. There we go. So she worked very hard. Did you see her on all of our marketing? She was working. Sniffing the jewelry. She did put in long days. She was at a photo shoot for about an hour and a half. So it was a stretch, wasn't it, sweet girl? Oh, and I'm so tired. I know. This is past your bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's yawning. Yeah, she is. We won't be much longer, sweet girl. All right, and then what are we on now, Sin? That was number
You did 64. Looks
so
like.
64. So 65. Anybody like black onyx? I have always liked black onyx because part of my uniform is black. All right, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Look at the beautiful sterling set and the bezel around this, gorgeous. This is in group 6. This is number 65. It's regularly $250 and it's at 30% off is $175. And a nice size scale. That's a pretty good size on that piece. Very pretty. It would be beautiful. A beautiful set right here. Really pretty. Very, very nice. All right, and number 66 is a lapis. Anybody like lapis out there? Lapis is this beautiful blue stone. Really gorgeous color. We've had, we don't do a lot of the lapis pieces, but when we do, they're gorgeous pieces, and look how gorgeous this is here.
Somebody would like to know what Navajo pearls are. She's new to them, and she asked if they are silver.
They are sterling silver. The Navajo pearls are all sterling silver. It's not a solid bead. It is more of a hollow bead, but depending on the weight of what the artist did, some of them have a bigger gram weight. In other words, they're a little bit heavier. They're handmade in most scenarios. A lot of these are all hand rolled and then handmade. Some of them are machine made. You'll find Navajo pearls that are machine made as well. Typically, they'll have a patina to them. So you could have a silver bead necklace of, I always think of it of back in the 70s, okay? That was shiny and really had a lot of fire in terms of brightness. And the Navajo pearls tend to have that beautiful kind of an older look, patina to them, more of a vintage look. And they use a chemical to do that. And then they polish them back up on parts of it so you see some of the luster of the sterling. They're prized, they're timeless. Some of the old ones go for thousands and thousands of dollars. Some of the old handmade ones will go for 5 to 10,000 and even more. So there, you'll see them a lot. Yes, you can see them a lot in the squash blossoms. So even the squash blossom that I have, the corn squash blossom here, these are all handmade. The little pearls right in between here. So that's what the Navajo pearls are. The thing is, when you put them on, I've put them on people in the store here, in our store in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and I'll say, listen, have you ever heard of Navajo pearls? They're like, no. And I said, well, I put this on, you're going to love this, because this is like the piece that you throw on in the morning, and it's the classic piece. I wear a strand, a 38-inch one, every day. Now, I didn't today because I've got other pieces on, but 95% of the time I'll throw it on, whether I have jeans on, whether I have jog pants and workout pants or yoga pants, or whether I'm dressed for work and have boots on and a hat, or just a classic, more contemporary look, because I wear looks across the spectrum. It's fun for me to change it up. And the Navajo pearl is the one thing I've found that is that classic piece that'll kind of take you everywhere. It's a base piece to start with in your wardrobe in terms of your jewelry collection. You can always add other links to it. You can add pendants to it. You can add turquoise and other stones to it. And it all just continues to look better and better. So does that answer it? Anybody want to add anything else?
I think that was good. We're kind of catching up while you're...
Okay. So
And
we
that
do like
helps us.
60-inch Navajo pearls that are, Cindy has a 60-inch 3-strand on one tonight. She's it wrapped around twice. You can wrap it around 3 times. It's kind of that, it's that art piece that as we're wardrobing and working with people on their wardrobe and the essential pieces that, make your wardrobe like go from, I always call it from whoa to wow. Whoa means stop. If you're ever riding a horse, whoa means stop. It means don't go any further, do not move. It's not, there's a reason in a wardrobe where you don't go any further, okay? And you go, whoa, this is just not it. I'm not walking out of the house in this. And how you take it to wow, sometimes it's just an accessory switch. Could be a belt, could be an earring, might be a bracelet. A lot of times that neck piece is what connects your head to your feet and gives you that longer linear look. So as we're building a look, we're always trying to build vertically this way. And the Navajo pearls, simply at what we're doing at Storm Feather Road, are a part of the essential basics that we try and help people get into their wardrobe over time. And we have some that are sterling plated in the collection that are a lesser price. They're probably a fifth of the price of the ones that you're seeing tonight. We have that in the collection. You can go to our website and take a look at those. We have them from 16 inches to 60 inches.
Yep.
And if you want to start there, if you know these prices are steeper than where you want to go, that's a great place to start. There's nothing wrong with that. They have a really nice look as well. They're just, you know, they're sterling plated. They're plated on top of copper, so they have a great weight still. The weight is still awesome, but a little bit different feel and look overall. And if you're looking up close, but I have people who have the beautiful, you know, $1,500 Navajo strands, and they'll add in, you know, the $150 to $200 or the $99 strand of the plated, and it still looks great. So that's the story on Navajo pearls. You can look it up too, and you'll see a lot of information about the history and where it came from. And over time, we'll continue to give you more information about that. So here is the lapis cuff that we were talking about. This one is number 66.
Yeah.
Regularly $640. It's on at the special of the 30% off at $448. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of sterling weight on this one. The design on it is awesome. All that hand stamping and the bezeling, very pretty. Okay, that's number 66. Number 67. Number 67 are beautiful native made, the beautiful seed beads. Black, it's got that elegant touch to it. It's got this silver beads off of the end. Again, a real simple, beautiful, moving, especially if your hair is back or up or down. This would be too dark for me with my dark hair if my hair wasn't up, but I wear my hair up a lot, and I wear it back a lot, so I love the motion of this. It goes with black, it goes with the sterling and the Navajo pearls, and any of the pieces that we're showing tonight. This would be pretty. These are $99 regular. They're $69.30, and that's number 67. This is a gorgeous 3-strand. It's more of a choker style, so it's actually 12 inch. Is that right? Navajo pearls with lapis, and this is 16. It's about a 17-inch length. 16, 17. It's 17 to 18 inches long. So you have some adjustment play on here. You could also add an extender and get another 3 to 4 inches out if you wanted to. But it's got the beautiful hand-stamped barrel, ends in sterling, very pretty. That's a beautiful piece. And if you pair it with that,
Oh, yeah, look at that
that's,
together.
you know, pretty gorgeous. That actually works, as you might say. That works.
Say so.
Should say so. And so that piece is regularly $750. It's $525. That's number 68. That's a good investment piece. I think Michelle's had her eye on that for
For
months.
a while.
Is Dave on here? Dave should get you a present.
We could call him and
We could.
arrange it.
We could. Your birthday was just the other day. Did he get you something cool? Ah! I have to call Dave on that one. So this is a beautiful 14 millimeter Navajo pearl or Pueblo pearl, and it is regularly $840. It's $588. It's got a really, you know, it's got a significant weight into this pearl. It's got a nice amount of sterling. It's number 69, 14 millimeter for $588. That's a beautiful piece, and I'm gonna hold that because we're gonna show that. Why don't you put it on with this, Bella? Until I get there. What was that number?
That was
69. Okay, that was 69. Here is 70. This is another Navajo pearl. Has a beautiful patina to it. Look at the ridging. I love the ridging on whenever we see this, you know, kind of a detail on them. To me, I always think they're just a tad bit, you know, like you see a lot of the older vintage ones have that ridging. That's really quite beautiful. This one is not necessarily vintage, but it has that little bit more old, more vintage kind of a feel. It's got beautiful turquoise. And this one is lengthwise 24, about 25 inches. And so you could put a pendant on her, it'll stand on its own. It could frame a beautiful shorter necklace here. It'd be pretty just on its own with a nice turquoise accent. Regularly $12.50. This one is $8.75. And then what number is that, Bella? So this is number 71 then. Bella's going to show you this pendant.
It's on 69. This is 69.
This is a beautiful, hand-done, gorgeous, it's like Kathleen, it's Kingman Turquoise Kathleen Chavez is the designer. It's regularly $2,000. It's $1,400 on the 30% off special. That's a beautiful statement pendant. Really gorgeous. That whole circle element and the implicit meaning of it is beautiful. And then it's on the beautiful Navajo pearl, which was what, 14 millimeter, 20 inch. We'll show it to you a little bit closer. Here it is closer. Again, this is one Michelle and I saw kind of in the middle of a pile.
Yeah.
And it was one of the last pieces we bought, and we were really happy we bought it. It turned out
2.5 inches across there?
it is, Sid. It is. It's oh, you're getting good at this, girl. Cindy's measured so many pieces of jewelry in the last several years. 2.5 to be exact.
Oh dear. I have it
That's
right from-
scary. That is scary.
And we're 6 feet apart.
We're 6 feet apart.
I can
Cindy can
eyeball it.
smell what it is now. That is 22 inches, 0.5.
Oh, funny.
We regress. We'll probably get a little crazy, right?
We get a
We
little
must.
crazier.
We do get a
And
lot
we don't
crazy.
have any wine like this.
And we don't even have any wine.
You
There
guys-
might be. Is there any upstairs? There
Oh.
could be. There's maybe a wine cooler.
Well, we didn't plan very good.
We did not. We did have pizza though, didn't
We did
we?
get pizza. So
So anyway, that's a great piece. This is 69 is the number on the neck piece, which is the 20-inch, 14 millimeter for $588. It's a great piece. It's a great base piece to have in your Navajo or Pueblo Pearl collection, and then the beautiful Kingman turquoise designed piece by Kathleen Chavez at $1,400. That's number 71. Okay, and 72. We love the fetishes. Look at this beautiful fetish with the bear fetish. It's got bear, bird, horse. There's beaver. There's fox. Just a gorgeous Native American designed piece. All hand wrapped. This is all wrapped. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Very, very, very difficult, tedious process. And this is, these are all beautiful hand carved animal out of stones or spirit animals. Look at the bears with the arrows. All of those have a beautiful meaning. You can go online and learn about the spiritual elements of some of these, which is really quite profound. That's number 72, regularly $975. It's $682.50. All right, we're going to jump into a collection of pendants. Not pendants. These are not pendants. These are cups. And we're going to start with number 73, Cindy?
73.
Okay, 73. All right, we're going to whip through these, so hang tight, pay attention. Here we go. Beautiful sterling piece. It's a heavier, you can see a little bit the weight of it and the thickness of it. Look at the beautiful deep grooving on the stamping on that, and the bezel set of that gorgeous stone. It's regularly $540. This is number 73 in group 7, and it is $378. Beautiful piece. These are
Okay, I don't know.
really awesome
What was that last number, Paula?
pieces right there. 73, Sin, and it is 378. 73 is 378.
Okay.
And again, that one is adjustable, so that can be adjusted in and or out. All right. Number 74 is just a titch lighter weight. In the terms of the sterling, so you're going to see the price reflected slightly. It's regularly $430 and it's $301 at 30% off. Look at that sweet stone and that beautiful design that is stamped in. Real clean, gorgeous piece. Some of these will fit men as well. This is actually a larger one. It would fit me. I would have to really bend it in a lot. It's going to fit a larger wrist, really up to an 8.5. It would fit. It would be a nice men's or a larger wristed woman size. It would probably come down easily though to a 7.5, maybe a 7. This one is, I love this piece. This is a Hopi design, and it is really kind of one of my favorite bracelets in terms of the look of it and how that cuff really, you know, the fit of it, the look of it. I was once in Santa Fe, and there was an incredible artist, and he was selling on the street, and I should have bought the piece. It's like one of those ones that got away. It had this kind of a feel and a look, and I didn't, and I went back the next day to buy it, and he was gone. He didn't come. He had sold his stuff and left, and I was without it. I had non-buyer's remorse. So this one is beautiful, oxidized in through here. That's all. If you can see the ridging, so it's like cut back, okay? And the sterling here is the same depth as this here, and then this is cut in. Really, really interesting work. I'd love to sit in the studio and watch him do it, just to see how it was done, not to be able to do it, just to see the artist's work that it takes to do that. This is number 75. It is regularly $5.95. This one is $416.50. It's going to fit a smaller wrist. I'm a 6'6.5". Fits me perfect. I wouldn't pop this any more than a size 7. Okay, I wouldn't mess with it too much more than that. This is number 76. This one is regularly $480. It is $336. A little bit thicker on the sterling level. You'll see it's a little heavier weight, so it pops it up about another $35 from the one that was $300. Beautiful stone. You feel the difference. You can feel the weight actually in it. It's palatable. And just a really sweet stone, very pretty piece. That one is $336. And again, that's going to fit beautifully right in that sweet spot of your wrist. Very nice. Okay? It's going to fit perfectly on a 7 wrist. So if you're a size 7, that's a home run. And then you could go a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller and adjust it. All right. All right, this one is number 77. This one is regularly $282. It is $196. It's a beautiful turquoise stone set on really kind of an interesting, very different kind of a design. It's a cutaway. It's got some detail here, and then it's stamped. Really a very clean, very simplistic, really almost a contemporary design. I quite love it. That it, again, it fits right in that sweet spot of the wrist. You're seeing my tag pop out here because the tag's wider than the piece. I'm sorry about that, but let me see if I can get it up closer so you can see it. It's really a pretty piece, and that is number 77. It is $196. All right. All right, this one's heavy duty. This would be a great men's piece. This one you're not even going to move.
It's
this
really
is
thick, isn't it?
it is. It's really thick and heavy. And it's actually, you're not going to move that much. It's really more of a size 8. And I don't know if I can get the measurement on it. It's probably about a 7 3/4 to an 8 size wrist. Really pretty. And it's Nora. Nora is the designer on it, is a hand stamp, but look at that. And then look at the heft of that. Really pretty. I would do it as a men's piece, or if you're you have a really larger wrist as a woman, this would be a really cool, clean piece to wear. Just a very, very attractive. It'd feel good on because it's got that really nice weight. And that one is number 78. It's regularly $540. Ton of sterling weight on this, and it's $378. This one, oh, I love this. This is a sweet piece. This is number 79. It's regularly $395, and it would be $276.50. Just a real sweet little small scale, beautiful oval turquoise. Really beautiful piece to wear. You can adjust the size on this up or down. You'd have no problem. And that's number 79. That's $276.50. This one is a sand cast piece, and it's turquoise with pyrite in it. This one also is cut a little bit smaller. It's going to fit a 6.5 to about a 7.5. That's a beautiful piece. Really a cool statement piece. Great blue color. You can kind of see how the pyrite's shining in through right there. That's pretty. Really, really pretty. And this one is number 80. It's regularly $510. It's $357. Now, by the way, when we're live, you can also share and help us to continue to grow our watch, because when we get to 2,500, we'll do yet another show. Right, Sin?
Yep.
That's the plan. We have another group of jewelry coming in, and we are pretty excited about that as well. So here's that same design. It's the same artist. I think that was Miss Nora, wasn't it? No, CB. CB is the stamp on this one. This is Spiny Oyster. So we love Spiny Oyster. Love it, love it, love it. This is number 81. It's regularly $290, and it's $203. So those of you who are, I know there's a lot of collectors out there with the spiny oyster. This would be a great piece to layer. What's that? Oh,
Come in,
Do
and
it.
help me out here.
this is 203 and it's number 81.
I don't know what happened here, but we're all
Okay? Great little spiny oyster piece.
this. So
You can see it up close. There you go.
Just read and see if this is right. Okay, and then I said, fine.
Okay, now we're going to do some littles. And then one big, right, Bella? Littles, littles, littles. Here's a littles. This is number 82. This is group 7, number 82. It is regularly 125. It's a sweet little dainty piece. This one is 30% is 87.50. This is going to fit beautifully right on the wrist like that. Just a really clean look. Love that. Here's the little sister to it. This one is 83, also 125 and 87.50. A little bit different stone. Okay, we're just going to stack them on. And again, you can pop these up to bigger or smaller. This is number 84. And 84, group 7, number 84 is regularly 75. This is 52.50. And this is just a really sweet little sterling. We love these on the sides of other bracelets. So if you want to flank another piece that you already have, this is a great little sweet one on to stack along. Or you just move it into this group. Okay, I'm stacking, multi-stacking, love it. Here's another sweet little sterling one. This is group 7, number 85. It's got some stamping. Can you see it? No? Let's see. Can you see it now? A little better. It's got some really nice stamping. These are all native made. It's sterling. This is number 85. It's regularly 49. It's 34.50. There we go. I'm stacking more still. This one is number 86.
Oh, I'm way behind.
Just wait.
And this is regularly 45, yes. And this one is now 31.50. That's number 86. Just enter them off the sheet, Sin. Cindy got behind me because she was answering some questions, but we'll get the prices to you. If you don't see them yet, they're coming. And this one is just a real clean sterling, a real simple one. And let's put that one, I'm going to pop it out. Now, if it weren't for all these tags, that's the sad part of tags on a little bracelet.
Did you go out of order?
Well, I might have.
You might have, because we're all messy.
Bella had them in order for me.
We're messy over here. It's a whatever.
Just take them off the sheet. That's why we have the sheet.
Yeah, just start editing them in the.
I don't think I did. I've been going by the numbers. I've been trying to play by the rules. Very hard for me.
We were doing so well. And
Then I started ripping through these smaller ones. So this was 86, okay? 86 is the 31. All right? So that's it for the littles. Is there one that anyone wants to see again?
well,
What's number 82?
What's number 82? 82 is,
Don't go by this.
okay.
Go by this.
Oh, number 82 is cuff 31 is the skew. Is 125 and it's 87.50. So I think it's this one. Here we go. That's
Okay.
82.
All right.
There's 83. 83.
Oh, you had all the skin ones.
I had all of them. 80. You weren't listening. I was stacking. 84. 85. Michelle's like, ugh. And 86. There you
She
go,
said
darling.
77
what's
question
the price?
mark.
What is the price in 77?
Number 77 is 280 and it's 196. That's one of the ones over there, I think.
196.
Pull it out, Belle. 177 is which one?
I need more spiny oyster.
Okay, well, I
Do we?
right here. You want this? Okay, there's 80.
We have two pieces. Well, here. I have a spiny oyster cuff at the end that's a sand cast one. So yes. And we're working on more spiny oyster coming in. So I know, I love spiny oyster too. This first group, they didn't have a lot of it that we
She
fell
wants
in
to
love
see
with, but there's
77.
more coming. 77, is it this one? And 79.
This right here.
77. Here we go. There's 77. And this one's 196. got that real clean design. I can show it to you on as well. Again, take out of play the tag.
34, 8, 30.
All right. Okay, there's that one. And I've got one more here, Bella. Two more.
3.
And this is yet group number 7. This is 87. Is a beautiful turquoise chunk stone, bezeled in gorgeous sterling.
That's it for those students.
And you can adjust that one as well. It's a pretty significant stone. Pretty good size, very pretty. And this one is regularly $750, it's $525. Okay. There we go. And then this is just a sweet little silver bar piece. This one is number 88. And it's got this beautiful, it's got like a flat top front or top rather. And it's number 88, it's regularly $125 and it's $187.50. So it sits up a little bit. It's actually quite sweet.
Is this wrong?
And it's going to fit a smaller wrist. This one will not adjust. So I'm a 6, it'll fit a 6 to a 6.5. And a little bit snug, but probably an okay fit on a 7. All right. And then we have this fun belt buckle. This is not native made, but it's a fun one we had in the collection. It's a great value. It's $125 regular. It's $87.50 on the special. It's number 89. That is a awesome stone. It is not turquoise, but it is a beautiful stone in the turquoise color palette. And it has the adjust here where you can put this, hook it into your belt. Your actual belt that snaps through or it buckles through. You have to have one of those belts that has an adjustable that you can take your buckle on and off. And then it has the prong, so you can put it through the belt holes. So a very fun piece. That one's $87.50. That was in group 7. Okay, we're going to head into earrings in group 8. Right? Yep, group 8. And this will be earring number 90. And these are sterling silver. They're signed pieces, set turquoise chunks. These are regularly $250. These will be $175. That's number 90. Okay, am I showing this to someone?
Yes, that
Okay.
one needs to be run. She wants to know the length of it.
Okay, the length on that piece is neck piece 326, or not 326, it's number 70.
Oh, please show. Same cup as 77 sunset. Show, please. Oh, same cup as 77.
Okay, this is a 26 inch. 26 inch, you could lengthen it by another 3, 4, 5 inches up to a 31 inch. Great piece. Okay, I answered that, yes? Okay, that goes back to group 6. Okay, oh, I love these. Okay, so these are, I'm on number now 91, Sin.
Okay.
Group 8. These are gorgeous. Okay, these are, we're going to go into a lot of turquoise slabs in this collection, which is a beautiful collection we acquired. I love these. These are, Nate Garcia is the artist, and they are Santo Domingo, which is a native tribe, does beautiful work. Here's the front of them. Here's the back of them. Just really, really pretty slab earrings. Very lightweight, so they're going to be incredibly comfortable to wear. Regularly $150. These are $105. Beautiful slabs, gorgeous pieces. And that was number 91. Number 92, a little bit longer. And look at the color in these. How beautiful are those? It's got gold tones, green tones, turquoise, almost a deep red burgundy. These are regularly $150. They're $105 at the 30% off. Those are a fun piece. A little bit thicker. They're still not heavy. And those are beautiful turquoise slabs. Also Nate Garcia, Santo Domingo tribe.
Hold this up and it's number 77 and see if that's what Lori Eubanks wants. She was.
Is this the one you want, Ms. Lori?
It's number 77.
Let's see. I can't really see any comment. Can you see it, Sin?
We're waiting for a comment now.
Okay.
It's laggy.
You okay? We're in a little bit of a lag, but I'm to ask if this is Miss Lori. Hello, Lori. I talked to Lori yesterday. Okay? You can answer. Cindy and Michelle and Bella will pick that up. Okay, this is number 93. which is a beautiful.
Yes, she said yes.
That's the one.
Laura Eubank.
Laura Eubank.
This is a beautiful turquoise, and this is sterling silver set. These are signed and stamped. Beautiful. These are numbered 93. They're regularly $375, and they are $262.50. I mean, look at the drama on those. And they're a beautiful green turquoise and a beautiful brown. I've always favored the green, always, in anything I've ever bought, but here I'm wearing total blue tonight. Charlie's always been the one in market, has he not, Charlie or Bella? We go to market, Charlie's like, Mom, buy the blue. And I go, I'm kind of addicted to the green, Charlie, but here we went and we bought a lot of blue. And I love it. So it had to be the right pieces.
How long are they that she wants to
That
guess
one, that's a good question.
Do you want me to guess?
Come on, Cindy.
3.
I think you're right. Cindy's good at this. Cindy is the Meister. So from the top, they're exactly 3.
All right.
With the hook. The actual stone and the sterling is 2.5. So again, I'll show you at the ear about the length. They're going to hang about right here. Beautiful length. Like a wow length. And look at the movement. When you get that kind of a length, and look at just the fire of it. Very pretty. Yeah, I better give you guys the length on all these. Here's another Nate Garcia. And this is again from Group 8. This is number 94. Look at the color of these stones. Don't you imagine and wonder at the beauty of what happened in the earth in that particular time to make that? That's what always is amazing to me. These beautiful slabs are just gorgeous. So this is, again, Nate Garcia. The actual stone slabs are just about 2.5 inches, and with the earring, they're 3 inches. Okay. Do you have a question? Do I need to ask the group?
Yeah.
What do I need to ask?
Marilyn Roth, did you measure this?
I
Wants to
can.
know how long these are.
Yep, I'll measure them. Hello, Ms. Marilyn. And they 26 inches on that piece.
77.
Yep. That's a good length.
Yeah.
And you could get up to another 4 to 5 inches with an extender, so you could be up to 31 on it. Okay?
Yeah.
So back to Nate Garcia. Nate Garcia and his beautiful, colorful palettes of stone are gorgeous. Turquoise slabs. Again, Santo Domingo, these are regularly $175. It's number 94. It's $122.50. And those are 2.5 inch slabs and 3 inches from the top of the hoop. These are our own Native American made. These are turquoise chunks with electroplated agate and then turquoise beautiful teardrop pieces off of the end. This is number 95 and Group 8, and these are regularly $99. They're $69.30. That's a beautiful, really, really easy pair to wear. All right. This is number 96. And again, we're back to Mr. Nate Garcia, who does these beautiful slabs. This would have to be very hard to do, to stone cut these, not crack them, not break them, and have these beautiful results. These are 1 3/4 inches long by 1 1/4 inches wide. Look at the color in those. How pretty is that? Look at the wow factor. Wow. I mean, that can carry a whole outfit. That'll match up to some of those beautiful bracelets that we were doing. They're fairly lightweight. This is number 96. It's regularly $125. These are $87.50. Okay. And here is a classic petal. This is a beautiful sterling silver. It's got some oxidization to it. Very nice. This is number 97. It's regularly $125, and these are $87.50. Beautiful pieces. These will go with all the Navajo pearls really nicely. Very classic piece.
We would like to know the size of these pearls.
Okay. This is 11. It's an 11 millimeter pearl right here, and then the bottom pearl is going to be a bit bigger. 14. So 14 millimeter down here. Okay. And then the little disc ones are probably back to an 11. Those are an 11 millimeter. Okay, so 14 millimeter and 11 millimeter. All right, number 98 is Vincent Platenro, I think. Platero. Yeah, 2 R's. And this is number 98. These are all hand stamped, hand done, hand cut. Beautiful pieces. These are regularly $200, and they're on the 30% special at $140. Gorgeous pieces. These would be a great, really simple statement. And they're posts too. So for those of you that don't necessarily like a hook, one of my Navajo pearls is a post, and I love the option of that. Some days my ears want a post. Some days they don't mind a hook, so it just depends. These are quite lightweight, so they're not going to be a heavy drag, but a post is a really nice piece. And again, that's number 98 for $140. Okay, these are quite fun. We were pretty excited to find these. These are number 99, and they're big scale loops out of sterling. These are done by Vincent Platero as well. Look at the tooling on those and the stamping. Very, very pretty. Those are regularly $240, and they're $168 on the 30% off. So $168. And that was number 99. All right, number 100. And these are signed Jackie Cleveland. And these are number 100. I love this. Actually, I think we ended up buying 2 pair of this. I don't know if we have it or we have it on an order. But they had 2 of them similar, and I love the design. Again, it's a post earring, and it's regularly $275. It's $192.50. Has a fair amount of sterling weight on it, but again, take a look. I actually have to take this one off. This is really cool. I think you'd quite love that design. I would love that design. Just a really nice, very interesting earring in terms of the style and the design on that, and how it is post right at the ear. Love that. That's number 100 for $192.50. Number 101 is a little looser free flow because it's got the hoop, and this is also Jackie Cleveland, and it is $225 regular. It's $157.50. You can see it's got a really, again, a nice design, very free flow, just a really fun piece. It's gonna get a lot of motion. Cool piece. $157.50. These are all beautiful sterling pieces. If you have a sterling earring or 2, it'll carry you through days and days and days and weeks. Yeah. I have 2 pair that I rotate in and out all the time. I got lots of earrings, but I have 2 pair that I wear. The favorites. I wear them all the time. They go with everything. I don't have to think about it in the morning. I just pop them on. Okay, this is number 102 in group 8. This is regularly $225, and these are $157.50. I think we have a couple pair of them, don't we, Bella? I love that. Just, again, a real clean design. It's not heavy. Beautiful. 2-drop turquoise. Very nicely done. Some nice stamping to it. That's 102. Signed J. Okay, I can't see that, but it is signed nicely on both of them. All right, that is $157.50. I need the magnifier glass. Big magnifier glass.
Put that on the...
Well, I have one. I mean, I have that big one with the light. Even better. So when I'm designing and I'm working with small beads, I have to get something through a little hole. I have to have that. All right, this is number group 8, number 103. And this is regularly $225. It's $157.50. This has an awesome amount of motion as well. Bella had one on like this earlier tonight. Very pretty. Love that. Just a nice, real free flow. And that's $157.50. Number 103. Here you can see it a bit closer. Gorgeous piece, all hand stamped. I love the conchos up here. And that's, of course, a post as well. Like the post. I wear both, but I like them both for different reasons. And then this is the one that is very similar to the other piece I just showed you. This is number 104. A little bit bigger stones in slightly different color. The other one's a little more blue. This is a little bit lighter blue. Again, the tooling around it, is stamping is awesome. and that's 157.50, regularly $225, so 157.50. Cindy, are your fingers like tired now? Cindy's been like,
Well, it's been a full day, let's just say that.
yeah, this is just the end of a very long entering day. Cindy's gonna sleep well tonight.
Right.
Here's another one of the Nate Garcia, the slabs, the turquoise slabs, which are awesome, really sweet. The cut on them, how they mirror, beautiful. That's hard to do. These are very thin, so they're very lightweight. Yep. The what?
I'm talking.
Oh, Bella.
Yeah.
We losing Bella. This is number 105. It's regularly 75. These are 52.50. So real pretty turquoise colors and a nice lightweight earring to wear. This is number 106, which is another slabs of turquoise in more of the green tone. Love that. Regularly 75. These are 52.50. These are also our friend Nate Garcia. Done beautifully. 106 is 52.50. And 107, again, same designer. Really an intense turquoise. That is group 8, number 107, and 52.50 on that one as well. It's regularly 75.
What's the length?
That is number 107. The
Yeah,
length
the length of
on
that
this
one.
guy is, yes, this is an awesome one. Whoever is inquiring, this is a beautiful one. So from the post, okay, the middle of the post, it's just, what do you think, Sin?
3.
Almost. It's 3 from the top. So 3 from the top to the bottom. From the post, it's 2 3/4.
Yeah. Good.
So, really pretty piece. And then width, a little over an inch, about 1.25 inches. Again, I'll show it to
I
you
was going
here.
to say that.
Here you go.
1.25 Paula.
1.25 inches. Yeah, she knows. She got that.
I really didn't.
What she said. That's pretty. I like the motion in that. Whether you have long or short hair, that's going to be a pretty piece. There you go. All right, number 108 is a really fun, just sterling silver feather. Of course, we would love feathers. So it's a really clean line, very vertical feather. This one is regularly 75. It's 108 is the number, and it's 52.50 at the 30% off. So very pretty. Sweet little
Can you show the back of that 103?
of 103.
Yeah. I just Nanza wants Nancy.
There you go. Oh, Nyanza, you'd love this one, darling. I could see this on you.
Christina was one.
Yeah, because or was Christina?
Oh, was it?
Was it Christina?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christina too.
They're
Both of you
both
would
good.
love. Yeah,
Oh, there's sold in.
one to each way.
105.
Nyanza, these will be beautiful on you, darling. Yeah, with your hair length and everything. I love that for you. Very pretty.
105.
Okay, number 109
103.
is Nate Garcia. As well, look at the mirrored image too on where it's got the recessive color there, how pretty that is. Gorgeous color of turquoise. Those are regular 75, 52.50. That's number 109. And number 110 is, look at the matrix on that. Do you love I love these turquoise slabs. I could wear like these every day. I love these. They're lightweight, they're easy to wear. Nate Garcia, just do not put them on in a bathroom floor that's a hard surface. Put them on over your bed or put a towel. Don't drop them. They will break, okay? It's a stone. Any of these, actually, pieces, whether you drop a bracelet, a necklace, or anything, you drop it onto hard surface, pretty likely it's going to break. So do be careful. The Navajo pearls, not the case. If they have stone in them, yes.
What is your number in your hand?
Number hand is 110. This one is 52.50. It's regularly 75.
Thank you.
I get on a tangent, Sin.
You
What can I
do.
say? It's good to be pulled back in. This is pretty too. Look at this one with the caramel color. It's almost with the lights. It's almost sheer with the gold tone that's in there. Very pretty. These are 75 regular, 52.50, and our friend Nate again. Love him. Very pretty. He is the stone meister for sure. And this is a sweet little inlay piece in terms of a feather, and then it's got an inlay of turquoise. Very pretty. Regularly 75, and this one is number 112, and it's 52.50. And those are sterling inlaid and signed. Okay. Bella, I need the next tray, darling. Is this the one? Okay, got it. All right, we're moving into some pendants now. This is group 8, right? Group 8, okay? So we got a beautiful heart pendant with a beautiful cross in the middle. This is like a medium-sized pendant, not too big, not too small. Everything against this is going to look small, but it's really kind of a nice medium size. It's a little bit of a domed heart. It's got some great silver dotting through here, and it's got a decent sized bail on it, and that is number 113. It's regularly 160, rolled silver, and it is 112. Sweet little pendant. Love this. It reminds me of a sunrise. So it's got mother of pearl, turquoise, and onyx in this design, and then this has been a little bit oxidized in terms of the design, and it's a 3-stone inlay. Signed piece. It is number 114 in group 8, and it is regularly $240. It's $168. Beautiful piece. It's got a decent sized bail as well, so it's going to go over Navajo pearl, sterling. It could be a leather neck piece. You could do it a lot of things. Black leather would be pretty with that as well. And look at this sweet little piece. Ooh la la. Love that little stone with the brown and the turquoise peeking right in between. How beautiful is that? And that is number 115. It's regularly $225. It's $157.50 on the special. Okay. This is a fun one. This is not a native made. This is an artisan piece we've had in our collection, and it's done from a designed. We liked it though with the turquoise in it. It's designed fork tines, so it's a real contemporary piece, artisan-based piece. It's regularly $150. It's on special at $105, and that is number 116. Okay, here you see one of the tines from the fork down here, from a different fork. They're wound around. That's hard to do. That is not easy. It's actually a very cool piece. Okay, that is 105 and number 116. Okay, is anybody a Scorpio? This piece we actually bought. It was a vintage piece we bought from a client. It was like out of a collection, and they had included this piece in it. And it's now if you call a scorpion sweet, it is a sweet little scorpion piece. Now Scorpio is the November-ish birth sign. So if you have a sweet little Scorpio in your life, and you would like them to have a sterling silver and a turquoise inlaid sweet little kind of it could be on a book, it could be on a table, it could have an implicit meaning. If Scorpio means something to you, then that actually could be a fun piece. And it is regularly $45. It's $31.50. It is sterling. It's number 117. See, it bit me and I dropped it. It's number 117 and $31.50.
Does 115 match 111?
Does 115 match 111?
It's in here.
Okay, I have 115.
Oh, you do?
Uh-huh. 111's in yours. We'll come back to that question. Here we go. Oops. Let's see, let me get lined up here. Here we go. There we go. I'd say pretty well. Now, the pendant has, it's more of a brown, but do you see on this side, there's the margin of the gold. So I think it does. I think it's a pretty good matchup. What do you guys think? Hip, hip, hooray. Is there one? See if there's one that matches up even better.
Well, I think the vertical part of the brown going up matches up.
The play to it. I'd see if there's anyone that's any better of a matchup in the stone set. We'll come back and show you. Here is a sweet little pendant. And it is, of course, sterling and then turquoise. Little smaller scale for those of you that don't want the bigger pieces. You know, not everything we do big, although we do a lot of the big pieces. Here's a nice little bit smaller scale. It's number 118. It's regularly $125 and it's $87.50. This would be a very sweet piece. You could do it for a younger girl, or you could do it for an older girl who likes a smaller piece. Okay? It's kind of a timeless, ageless kind of a piece. Got a nice weight to it though. It's got a fair amount of sterling to it. let's see.
Oh, it doesn't have as much turquoise in it.
Okay, this one, it's actually a pretty piece with it too. It doesn't have as much turquoise, but color-wise is pretty, let's see, here we go. Pretty good. I almost think I like the other one better.
I do too.
Yeah, I
I
like the
agree.
first one.
Yeah.
Okay, bring that one back. We'll show it once more. Who's inquiring?
Cindy Kindred.
Oh, Cindy, sure. Hello, darling. How are you?
She claimed those.
Are you back north? So here and here. I think it'll work. So here's what you're going to look like. Let's see. I got to be in backwards here. Sorry. I think it works. Actually, I think it's like Cindy said, you've got the vertical element to the earrings and the pendant's going to play right along. Very pretty. So I would say yes, darling. And with your coloring, with your hair color, your skin tone, I think you'll like that. Good pick. Good pick. All right, here is a sweet little smaller scale pendant. Again, I'm sorry, the little ticket. Let's see if I can squeeze it in here. This is number 119. It's a little smaller. It's got a real higher shine, not patinaed. It's got the little turquoise piece. It's regularly 150. It's 105. And that's, again, a little smaller scale. You could do it on a sterling, just a chain neck, or you could put it in Navajo pearls. Would be pretty.
Okay.
Okay, very fun. You could put it off of a bag bobble. Would be fun. Cindy actually took a belt buckle, which I love, and put it on a bag that she has. So that one belt buckle we had too, she hooked it right off of her strap, right as the strap hooks into the purse, and put the belt buckle through. I'm like, yes. So yeah, try something different, right? Try something different. Okay, this is number 120,
Yep.
and it's a sweet little mercury dime, and it's been it has attached here in a bezel set to a turquoise stone. So here's, let's see, let me see if you can see mercury. There she is, the mercury dime. You can see the dime on the back. Kind of, I can see it easily. That light's hitting it pretty intense. And I will try and tell you the year, 19, let me see if I have a device that will tell me here. 19, oh gosh, it's hard to see. 1939. So if anybody has a 1939, a birthday or some relevance to that year, that could be a sweet little charm gift, a little necklace gift, a really fun little piece to have as a gift. That's number 120, regularly 99 at 69.30. And, oh, I love this sweet little piece. This is number 121, and it's a bezel set cross. Very pretty, little smaller scale again. It is 125 and 87.50 at the 30% off. It's a sweet little neck piece. You could hook that onto, you know, multiple pieces and layer them. You could do it on a charm bracelet. It's a little bigger for a charm bracelet, but you could do it. You could put it off of a front of a bracelet. I could hook that onto a leather band for you and make a very cool charm motion piece in front. Or you can put it on your neck. It would be very fun. And that was number 121. All right, and one last one in the pendant collection, and it's Bumblebee. Ready, Bella?
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bumblebee Jasper. We gotta love this. Beautiful colors and a pretty sizable pendant. It's signed ES. Beautiful done piece. It's got some, you know, heft to it. It's pretty good size, and it's gonna go on. It's gonna just light up, you know, kind of whatever you do. I'd put it with turquoise. I would do it with black onyx. You could do it with a lot of fun things. That one is number 122. It's regularly $395, and it's $276.50.
Somebody wanted to see these again.
Okay.
Number 60.
Okay, and this is number 63. It's that beautiful Navajo pearl. That was the one that was it a 14 millimeter? I think it was a 14 millimeter. It's a great length, really a very nice scale. Not too big, not too small, it's not too heavy.
Judy wanted to see.
It is
Judy Knight Purnell.
16 millimeter. So 16 millimeter on this one. 12 millimeter. 8 millimeter. 6 millimeter. And I bet that's 4. 4 millimeter. I'm getting good at this millimeter, Sin.
Good, Paula.
So 4 to 16 millimeter. Beautiful design, not too heavy, but you know that you've got, you know, nice sterling pieces. Those would be a beautiful piece to wear with everything. All right, now, these are, we're going to go into some rings we have. These are just some rings we have in inventory. There's a couple vintage rings in here that are Native American. Most of these are not, but I'm going to whip through them. We put some great buy now prices on them, and to see if you have an appetite or interest in them, all right? This is number 123, and this is in group 9. This is the running horse. It's actually it was a retired Indian coin. It's a very cool piece. It is a size 5 and a little over 5.5, but not quite a 6, but a little over 5.5. Okay, in terms of size, a little smaller ring. That's number 123. It is $59 on the special. Same ring, but a bigger size. And in the running horse, they're all different because all the coins are different. The years are different, all that. This is a size 7, and the horse is upside down. And it is also $59. So you can see the patina behind the horse is a little bit different. And these are all sterling. And then, of course, the stone is real. And then that has a year on it, 1953. And the other one was 1950. So 1950 and 1953. All right, number 125 is a sterling set pyrite with a, hang on, let me get you around here. The size, it's about almost an 8, 7 3/4, we'll call that. And it's pyrite and a sweet little sapphire there. Pyrite is a beautiful stone. It's all set in sterling. It's a nautilus. You know, it's like a nautilus or an ammonite. What's called an ammonite. Some people call it a nautilus shell that's been, over the years, turned to stone, millions of years. And this one is number 125, is $45. And it is almost a size 8, just slightly under, about 7 7/8. Okay, number 126. Number 126 is the pyrite. There's a bunch in this pyrite collection, so bear with me. 5 3/4, and again it has the ammonite and the sapphire. And these are regularly $175. They're on special at $45. We're doing them at a really back road, dirt road deals. What's Michelle call them? Down dirt road deals.
Okay, dirt road
Wait a
deals.
minute, now. The pearl earring, those pearls got sold.
Okay, tell her the pearls are sold.
Pearls
Maybe
are
we
sold.
told Jamie that the pearls are sold.
Jamie, the pearls are sold. Do we have another one?
That's what I was just wondering.
Let's see if we have another one.
We're gonna look.
Is it one of our designs? Can we make it?
No one's ordering.
Let me see it. We can make that. We might even have it, do we?
I don't think so, not that big.
Okay, make a note, and Jamie, if you want it, I think we can get that done. Give us a week or two. We might have to order some pieces, but I think that was an in-house piece, but done with the sterling Navajo pearls. Okay, this one is number 126, and this is $45 as well, and this one is a size 6.
Tell her that we will make them on the text.
Roundabout.
And that is, which one is it?
Here, I watched it.
Okay,
So in my bag is the
There we go.
ticket for that one.
okay, that was number
Hanging up on there.
126. 45, regularly 175. These are really sweet little rings. Very pretty grays and kind of taupe tones. This is,
I told her we'll make another Jamie.
this is number 8,
Here.
and this is number, it's not number 8. This is a size 8, and this is number 127 in the pyrite. We're kind of going to have a size for everyone, I think, here on the pyrites. $45, group number 9.
No, it's okay. She said don't make her any.
Okay, look at how sweet that is on. Because it's a 9, it'll fit my big hands. Okay, this is also a number 128. This one is a little darker. This is a 6.5. And this one also, 6 1/4 probably, is the pyrite and the sapphire. A little bit darker on the pyrite, has a little bit of white on it, a little smaller ammonite. and it's a little smaller ring, so about a 6 1/4 to 6 1/2. And that was number 128. Okay, one more of the pyrite in the ammonite. And this one is, actually this one is not pyrite, this is just pure ammonite. So it did not have the pyrite finish. And this one is a 10. All right,
Good one.
good size one. It's a white sapphire, all set in sterling, and a beautiful brown ammonite. Very pretty. And that's a size 10 ring.
Get it?
So that's going to be
That's what I was wondering. Did you get it?
very fun. Okay, and that was number 129. All right, here's a vintage. It's an old ring. It's a very tiny ring, and it is sterling silver. It's a 4 1/2 size. Might fit a younger gal or if somebody has very tiny hands. This is number 131, and it's $39, and that is red coral. It's an old piece, more of a vintage. Okay. This one is a newer, but also a smaller piece. This is a size 4 1/2, and it is number 132. It is regular 175. It's $79. That's a really pretty turquoise. Cool summer piece because it's got that lighter matrix to it. Be very pretty.
You're on what number?
And
Paula?
this is number 132. It's $79.
Okay.
And that's all sterling bezel set. And signed. And this piece is, okay, somebody might help me on this, the actual stone. I want to call it a druzy, but it's not. It's a really, it's like a, it's going to leave me, can't think of it tonight, but look at the pop and fire. It's like pyrite and druzy all like into one. And it is regularly $250. It's number 133. Is $99. You can bring her over here if you want, Bella. Okay, that one was, did I give you a size on that? Is 7 1/2. Okay. And this is a pyrite, or a druzy rather. And this one is number 134. It's in group 9, 134. It is $39, and it is 6 3/4. And is a really pretty just square pyrite ring set in sterling. Some good prices. These are all sterling rings, and most of them are under $50, so really good buy other than that last one we did. And here is a vintage ring. This is number 135, and it is also $49. It's got a beautiful coral as well, very pretty. It's a real simple design. It's got some nice stamping and edging on it. And that is number 135, $49. This one I love. It's a really sweet little piece. Again, vintage. This is a size 4. Could be for a smaller, younger gal. It would be a great older piece. Number 136, and it is a $75. That's a really pretty older piece. Okay. And then number 137 is a Bora. Bora is an awesome designer that we have met on the road at the shows. He does gorgeous. This one, look at it's oxidized sterling. It has brass in it. Look at the side. He really has an art that he commands with his design. It's got a beautiful sapphire and this gorgeous stone here in the middle. It's regularly $750, and this one is $150, and it is a size 8 1/2, almost a 9, 8 1/2 to 9. This is a beautiful sterling. It's got sapphire as
Question
well.
Number 135. What size is that one?
135 is size 6. I can remeasure it again. Let's make sure. Yep, size 6. A good 6. It's not a light 6. A good 6.
Okay.
This is size 7 1/2, and it's got a green sapphire. And look at the beautiful stones on that, and pyrite down in the bottom right here. This one is number 138, and it is regularly $350. It's $150. Beautiful piece. And this one is a sterling silver piece that is just very unusual. It is regularly $5.50. It is on special at $125. It's number 139. It's got this beautiful open coil, and then this oxidized and hammered. It's a Bora ring, and all the way around oxidized and hammered. Very, very nice. You'll get to come on in a minute. And that one is a size 7 and 7 and a 1, 2, 3, 7 and almost a half, about a 7 1/4, 7 1/2.
Another size on
And
this
that
one.
is on this one.
Yeah.
Yep, this one is, that one is a 6 3/4. Okay, so that's that pyrite piece, 6 3/4. This one is reticulated. I don't think if I can get this right. Okay, so one day I did know exactly what these were. I don't know if I'm going to catch it tonight. I want to say it's reticulated topaz, and I think it is. $750. It's a beautiful Bora ring. Look at the fire. It is a very, very big statement
What's
ring.
the number on that one, Paula?
This is number 140, and it is a 9 1/4 inch ring. It's $275. That's going to fit. My hands are really lumpy right now, but that's a beautiful ring. It's got scale, it's got power, it's got an incredible, I don't know if you can begin to see the fire in that, but it's got incredible fire in the actual stone. Very pretty. And it's well worth, believe me, this designer he's very well known, very, very, very popular, and has gorgeous designs. $275. I always said he understands how to make come here, you can come up here, a ring fit a woman's finger beautifully. He really just does. He gets it. All right, and then this is a little fetish necklace. It's an older one. This was one that we bought from a client on a bulk buy of some sterling and turquoise that she had. And these are little fetishes done in sterling silver, the little birds. And this one is regularly $75. It's on sale for $39. It's actually a good buy on that. Where did my
measure?
tape measure go?
Did we borrow it?
Y'all
It's on
took
the-
it.
Here it is.
Oh, the ground took it. Here, I'm blaming you. Bless you. 16 inches. Okay, 16 inches, 39, sterling silver, little fetish birds. Very, very sweet. You're all right. Just sit still. Just sit still. And these are just 4 little bar necklaces we're going to show you at the end. Just some little pearl pieces, then a little bit darker pearl. These are $39 on special. That's number 142. These will layer in it. The neckline is a choker. This is number 143. These are ones that we've done in-house that we like to layer. You'll see once in a while I have on my one of these, and it has the turquoise bar right at the neckline. Very pretty. It's got a nice chain element. And that's $39 as well. That was number 143. The first one was 142 in the pearls. And then this one, which is $39, and it has the beautiful blue stones. This is number 144 at $39. Oh, I know, you're so tired. You worked so hard this week. You have. And number 145 for $39 as well. And it's a little bit darker green. Okay? Then we added, Bella added these 2 pieces right at the end here. So I need my calculator. For spiny oyster, because we had a couple requests for spiny oyster. So this one is a sand cast piece. It's a beautiful piece, actually. It is regular $4.95. This one is $346.50, and it really is a beautiful look. You like?
$346.50?
Yeah, $346.50. Beautiful piece in the sand cast. And maybe, Michelle, you can put whatever number. What's our next number, Sin?
It'd be 146. 146.
Okay, let's put 146 on that. And then I kind of don't even want these to leave the collection. I like them for color. Some things I do get connected to in the store, but I was voted out by popular popular vote because I think Bella had a special client who wanted them. Or maybe wanted them, but spiny oyster and turquoise. We're going to work on getting some more spiny oyster in too. But a beautiful, really beautiful set. These are, they are signed. They're turquoise, spiny oyster, cluster earrings. This will count as number what?
147.
147. It'll be 402.50. Beautiful. It don't get any prettier than that. Very pretty. 402.50. All right. And then I'm going to put in these pieces that I've had on all evening into the final. This will be number what, Sydney?
This will be 148 now.
148. Michelle's going to give it a number. We're going to give it a price. This is a Betsy Johnson, B. Johnson rather. I'm going to Betsy. B. Johnson design neck piece. You've seen it on me, so you know the scale of it all night. Beautiful turquoise blue. Really a classic, gorgeous choker. I had it very short. I actually had it clear up to here. So I was using up almost 3 inches. I pulled it all the way up, but you could drop it down as well. And this one is regular 2,800. And this one will be 1,960. So if you're looking for an investment piece, this would be a great piece. Beautifully designed piece. Like, wow, kind of a statement. Now, the piece I have on has a really emotional connection. Yeah, if my dad's on, he should buy this for my mom, okay? Because it's the corn fetish. And he's like a corn farmer. So he should buy this for my mom, but I don't think he's on, and I don't know that he would buy it anyway. But she, you know, she might like it, she might not. But I love it. So we were traveling to Vegas, and we happened to find this sweet place that we stopped into. And it's the other one. Mm-hmm. It's this one.
Yeah.
We found this little. It's kind of a hole in the wall, honestly. And we stopped in, and my sister Chris was with me, and we were digging through cases and cases and cases of stuff, and we came across this piece, and it's actually a corn element here, and then of course the turquoise here, and then the corn, silks.
Husk.
The husk. I think they're the. Do you think they're husk? Well, you're a farmer's wife.
Yeah.
Okay, the husk. I'm outvoted. So I think they're silks. They think they're husk. So the corn husk, and then the corn cob here with the corn, and so it's the corn blossom is what we call it. And so we're in love with it. It's a designer by the name of David Zachary. He what the guy told me was that the piece had been in their collection quite a long time. So it dates back to. We're thinking right around the 1970s, okay? And he is a white Native American designer. So he's not Native American. He goes, he's the only white guy I know that designs beautiful Native American pieces. And he and his son design them. This is older David, so the father. And I just think it's a very beautiful, spiritual. Stoney must like it too. She's right in front here.
Yeah.
Calm down, sweet girl. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
She's sunbathing in the
She
light.
is. She's going, wow, her little heart's just a beat. And yeah, I know you worked very hard today. You have. But it's a really beautiful, elegant, it's got just a real clean look. It has that squash blossom appeal without being a very, very huge, statement piece in terms of size and scale. And if you have some connection to growing corn, I think it's, it's one of those keepsake pieces. Cindy, it might be for you. Cindy's like, farmland and grew up on a farm, and certainly in Iowa we're surrounded by corn fields. So I don't care if the piece stays in the collection forever, but I wanted to share it with all of you because it really is an exquisite piece. So if you did want to acquire it, and I was modeling and showing it, it is regularly $4,200, and it would put it at $2,940, okay, on a buy now price, which would be the corn blossom. So that is it, unless anybody's interested in the earrings I have on. Those are beautiful blue. They're really bright turquoise blue. We'll name those. What number, Sin?
That'll be number 150.
150 on the earrings. We made it to 150. Hoorah!
Yeah,
Hoorah!
we sure did.
And this earring, which is very, very pretty, will be, and it is, I think they're signed. That one is not. Maybe this one is, but they're native made for sure. 275 times will be 192.50. They're 275 regular, and they match if you acquire either the Corn Blossom by chance or the other beautiful B. Johnson piece. They match that piece, and we have a couple of other earrings that would match up to either of those pieces if you had the inclination to acquire either one of those. So let me put that there. Michelle, you can give that a number, or Bella can, and that'll be number 150. That will be the one I have on. Okay. Thank you for joining us. I see that there's a few pieces that were acquired. Am I right? Some friends have some new pieces.
Yes, we sure do.
Awesome.
They're gonna love
Awesome.
them when they see them.
Well, I think you'll be over surprised when you get them. As I've told many of you in the lead up to all of this, we were over blown when we received the pieces we had ordered, because we ordered a huge collection from the group that we bought from, and when they came, I was like, wow, 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 wow. So I hope that you'll love them and think they're awesome. Send us some feedback. We'll get invoices out to you tomorrow.
Set 2,
And
12, set
we
9, 150.
let's see. We need emails on everyone. Do you have emails on everyone so far,
If
Sin?
you have not bought from Stoneford Road, just comment with your email, please.
If you have not bought from us before and you acquired a piece tonight, make sure we get your email. You can private message it to us, or you can just put it on there and just say, here's my email for the invoicing purposes. We'll get the email out to you, and we'd like, if you can pay that within 48 hours, we are grateful, and we'll get it right out to you in the mail. Now, most of these will go out. Some of them will maybe go out Saturday. Most of them probably will go out on Monday, since we're hitting over the weekend. And then you'll have them next week. All right? So, a couple of things. Our next goal, how many members do we have now? I think we gained another 40 or 50 members today.
We did really good today. I can't look right now.
Okay,
We're
Cindy's
asking
on a
questions,
different screen.
But we will come back to that.
So we're going to come up with our next goal, and our new goal. We're looking at already a whole nother collection to buy.
6.
And we're looking at from 3 different sources right now, some really beautiful pieces. And tonight's show will give us an indicator of what you might be looking for. And if there's some things you didn't see in terms of stone color or design or style, let us know, and we'll try and take a closer look at buying pieces that you're looking for. Other than that, we'll continue to buy what we believe are just some of the most exquisite, unique pieces out there. There's a lot of stuff that you can buy that is replicated and that's produced on a common basis that we really pretty much shy away from. Always for the collection, I've always really taken the stance of buying very unique pieces that are more in a different scale. But again, as we find pieces, we'll continue to add them in, and we'll be back for Road Treasures, or Back Road Treasures, go round 2 soon. And soon could be a week, it could be a week and a half, it could be 2 or 3 weeks. Just depends on our next goal set number. My guess is it's going to be 2,500 people, which we should be able to hit in a short amount of time. So the more people we add to it, the more items we can continue to buy, and we will continue to buy and continue to bring you cool, fun, and awesome pieces at some really more desirable prices than at regular retail. So I want to
Michelle Smith, number 150.
couple of things. Thank you for being on tonight, for sure, and thanks for watching and supporting us, and especially through the whole pandemic. I mean, we exist only because you're out there buying from us. It's as simple as that. Our big show this summer, we were really sad, very sad yesterday to hear our big Cheyenne show in the summer was canceled. We kept thinking if any of the shows that will kind of pull it out, it'll be Cheyenne, and out in Wyoming they'll say, you know, we're going forward, and they canceled the show. So that's our big summer show that we normally do, where we get to see thousands of people, and we'll not be doing that this summer. But we have worked with the whole online process, I think, very, very well, and done the transition to a virtual store and to a virtual business model, and the staff has worked incredibly hard. So hats off to Cindy for really being a maverick and just pounding literally every day at the internet and getting us up on that website and on Facebook. And what she's been doing is phenomenal. Michelle for all she does to support operationally in the store, and continue to support Cindy in the background too, and pricing and getting it into inventory, because we're also receiving it. Just to receive all this this inventory took 2 days to just get it into our system. So all of it takes time, all of it takes a lot of effort, and I've got a stand-up team to do it. We've got Angie on the outside working on Facebook ads and marketing outside of the store, which has done a huge turn in a lot of things for us virtually. Bella's been slamming it out every day. Some days happily, some days not happily. She'd rather be swimming with friends and doing other things, I know, but she's been supporting the business here, and her mom, and has been doing a ton of work for us. Charlie's been, digging in. Gary's been digging in, and Margie's doing some stuff for us outside the store. Shauna's been designing and creating beautiful pieces for us, and in and out of the store as well. Julie, I know you're ready to come back to work, girl. We're trying to get you here. We'll get you here. We will. And who else am I missing? Pepper has been doing some things on the outside for us as well. And of course, our sweet Stony has been working her little tail off and sending great pictures out to all of you. She's, she greets people when they come in the store, and she's in the windows, and she has her own fan group of her own, and certainly she's worked hard at the whole modeling thing. So lots of treats on those days, aren't there? Oh yeah, treats, they're the best. I know. Super, super good stuff. All right, I think that's it. What else do we have? Michelle's going, wrap it up, girl. So I want you to, come here, gang. Come here, crew. Bella, come here. Can you guys all get here? Wrap up. We're going to say hello. Everybody's going to say goodnight to you.
Good night.
Hang on. I'm going to turn it around. Because here's why we were able to do all this tonight. Are these groupies. So, whoops. All right. There's Cindy.
Hi, gang.
Ms. Bella. Hang on. I'm backwards here. There's Ms. Bella. And there's Ms. Michelle. So, these guys rock. They rock.
Yes.
They rock. I love them. Without them, I don't exist. I don't do any of what I'm doing. Believe me. I do not. And the rest of the crew as well. So we're gifted with the talent we've got, and we're gifted to be able to reach out to the people who have the talent to make the stuff we love. That's it. Backroad Treasures. Take one. Done. If you see any pieces that you didn't get tonight and you took a picture, call us tomorrow. We'll be at the store. 319-260-2050. Many of you have my number. Just call me. All right? Love you guys. Peace and light. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.